Hello? Hello. Sorry, I'm running a bit late. I was literally getting set up and my OBS just crashed. I was so sad. And I was so worried that it would that something was going wrong and I wouldn't be able to stream. But fortunately, it was just... I'm not sure. It resolved itself. Hi Melody, welcome back. And hello to anyone who is watching. I am Bunny Aria. You can call me Bunny or Aria. I don't mind either. And today we are playing Light the Way, which is a fan-made Luxiem dating sim. I've played this so many times, but each and every time it just continues to amaze me. Last time we did Ike's route. And this time we're doing Luca's. Did I see Hikaruno in my sleep again? No, actually. Fun fact, you know what I did see? I saw that CG of Shu. Let me show you. I have to show you. I saw a very specific CG. I'll show you which one it is. Let's see. Oh, it's not here. Hold on. CG. I saw this. This is what I saw in my dreams. Yeah. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry, Shu. I have so many Hikaruno memes. Yeah, I know. I have so many Hikaruno memes in my head, and I'm like, no, you can't just post Hikaruno memes. But honestly, it's just, you know, we chose this route, and now I have to live with it. I'm sorry, Shu. I will say though, kudos to the artist and the colorist for making such a hauntingly beautiful and heart-wrenching CG. Like, this broke me. Alright. And I'm really glad to see that my chat is working today. Yay! At least that is no problem. You know, before we start today, because I'll just say, seeing Shu is kind of like guilt. But. Yeah, it's beautiful and tragic, definitely. I think that is how a lot of the bad endings are gonna go. I was so shocked that so many... I have I think 45 views on my Shu bad ending stream, and I'm just like, whoa. What is it about bad endings that make people want to watch it? But I'm honestly also really happy and really flattered. I hope whoever was watching enjoyed it. At least my pain entertained you. That's all I can say. Alright. Hi Parinko, welcome back. I'm sorry, I'm just stalling because I am trying to calm. We're gonna get back into it. I'm really excited. Super excited to do Luca's route. We're going for boss today. And because I am doing a blind run, we're gonna see if I can get the good ending. Because you know what I forgot? I forgot that in this game, they have an actual setting where it will tell you which is the good option. And I turned that off, so this is truly a blind run. Hikaruno's being like Monica Ike, except... Okay, well, yeah. I know Monica is from the Yandere dating simulator, which I haven't played. I'm intrigued, but I haven't played. But honestly, I feel like Hikaruno is justified. I mean, technically, yeah, we did hurt Shu. And just because they remember... You know, I don't know how I feel about it. One of the best parts of this game is literally the fact that the characters, they know what you've done in the game, and that just adds another layer to all your interactions. Oh, is there no sound? Wait. No, wait. Is there no sound? I know that you guys can hear me because I've been talking to you guys. But when you say no sound, is there no sound from the game? Is there no sound to the game, you guys? Wait, I think there's no sound because right now we're not... What about now? Is there sound? I think there should be. I can see it on my very, very low. Yeah. Okay, let me get into the game and then we'll see. Tell me if the volume is still low. Oh, no. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna try to adjust and see. Okay, is there sound? Is it still low? Okay, hold on. Huh, that's so weird. Is that better? Is that better, or do you guys want it to be louder? Because I will tell you that I can't hear the sound, so... Okay, great. I can't hear the sound, so if you guys need it a bit louder, definitely let me know, because I really can't tell. Okay, good. Alright. We have been through this before. Thank you for letting me know. We have been through this before. We are going to skip, because there are only so many times I can read these. Now, because this is a good route, we are still going with this name. I'm still considering whether there is a need to make an altar. Yes. Alright. This... I'm actually surprised that, like, it was so low. Oh my god. I feel like there's gonna be more flush if... I should say that. We were gonna be more flush moments because it's boss. We'll see, you guys. But I'm surprised that the sound was lower because I haven't touched any of the settings since last time, so... I'm glad you guys let me know. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Yes. Alright. Yeah, we got the job. Alright. So. This time, we are going for... Oh, the one with the tattoos and a big, smile. Yeah, that's where our eyes are, you know. We're looking respectfully. There he is. My boss. Luca Kaneshiro. If it weren't for the smile gracing his lips, I probably would have been intimidated by the intricacy of his tattoos. So, why did you call me over, boss? Nothing. Just felt like it. Now let's get you some drip. Now we are skipping. Actually, no. This is the point. This line gets to me every time, and we read it every time. Would you mind introducing her to us, Luca? It would only be polite to get us acquainted first. The boy... Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. So guys, we have to be careful around this new wild species named Bunny. She's the silliest, bestest, fun incarnate I've met so far. A very rare one. Be gentle with her, because she can get quite aggressive if you push her too far. Huh? Do I give up that impression from my documents? You're talking about this person, right? I don't think that's really a nice way to introduce someone. Yeah, Luca. What is this? Interdimensional geographic? But it works, right? I feel like I know her more now. Hold on, I have to get into Mista's tone. Yeah, as long as them gets the message across, yeah? There are better ways to introduce someone. But I gotta give points for creativity. See? They get me. Feeling a little more awkward than earlier, I try to look elsewhere and notice someone raising their hand to order. My apologies, but I have to get back to work. I see another table ordering. It was lovely meeting you all though, so please excuse me. I jolt up before immediately speed walking off to get that order done. Blood rushes to my cheeks as I think of the terrible first impression that must have made. And there she goes. Wow, I didn't know she could run that fast. Hold on, I have to like settle on a voice for Luca, because the Luca in my head is a combination of a gremlin, a troll, but only in like Minecraft, and someone very cheerful. So I have to like combine all these in my head to make a Luca voice. Haha, Pog! See? I can't help it. Bunny's new. But she's already working so hard. Hope she can take it easy once in a while. No wait, see? Look at him, with his sprite, I totally didn't get the mood. Let me try this again. Bunny's new, but she's already working so hard. Hope she can take it easy once in a while. I hope she doesn't tire herself out. There we go, there we go. Time passes and eventually the cabaret is about to close. As I'm packing my things, I hear a voice calling out to me. And it's Uki, so time to skip ×2. Hold up. Yo, if the going gets tough, let's pog through it together. That's where we're going. We're on our way, boss. Interesting choice, Bunny. I'll get going now, though. Got something to do later. Have fun. Take care. Pog through the pain. What pain? We're going on the good route. Uki walks off as I stare at the note I chose. A curious look on my face. I wonder what the person behind the note is like. Only one way to find out. The day after receiving that note from Uki, it dawns on me that I don't even know who this person is or how I can meet them. Well, time to fast forward again. The bet. Sorry, Uki. We appreciate you. But we gotta get this going. Oh, sad moments. Oh my. Okay. Well, this is gonna be hard to tell if I'm on the good route or not. I walk into the cabaret the next day, glancing around to see the party in full swing. So this is what a gathering's like. Boss told me about it, but I never thought it'd be so big. I wonder if I'll meet the person who wrote the note I chose. We'll see. Oh, he looks familiar. Should I talk to him? Okay. So, I would love to talk to Banana Man, but he remembers. So this time we are not talking to Banana Man. We are going to talk to a monkey. I remember the tall man from the group. He didn't talk much, but he has this charismatic aura that makes me want to approach him. Fortunately, I can see him in the crowd, at the counter with a drink in his hand. Hey, fancy seeing you here. Bunny, was it? Yes, that's me. You're, crap, I still don't know his name. How rude of me. Terribly sorry. My name is Vox Akuma. I'm a friend and a business partner of Luca's. You might remember me from that time he called you over at the cabaret. Oh, it's nice to officially meet you, Mr. Akuma. No need for formalities. Please, call me Vox. Of course, Vox. The two of us share a few jokes together before I bid him goodbye due to being called by a coworker who wants to welcome me to the crew. Now that I look at the clock, so much time has passed. I still have energy to talk to more people. But who I should approach is the real question here. Alright. Now, because we were on Ike's route, I also don't feel like we should talk to Ike, even though Ike can approach us, but we should probably not go out of our way to approach Ike for reasons stated previously. Mista it is! While looking in the crowd, I spot a familiar brunette peeking out. When he turns to face me, he gives me a grin before coming over. Hey, are you new around here? Yes? Why are you asking? I thought so. I've never seen you before. What is he talking about? Sorry. I got it from your boss. You should blame him. He keeps repeating this meme around us, and it's rubbed off on me. Anyways, I'm Mr. Riaz, a detective. Nice to meet you. Okay, nice to meet you too, Mr. Riaz. I'm Bunny. Hey, Mr. Riaz. It's like you're saying my name either way, Oh, yeah. Right? It's funny. But you can call me whatever you want. Even yours. Just kidding. So how you been? Any cases that need solving? Yes, mister, I need you to help me look into the fact that dandelions keep growing in my yard, and even though I get rid of them, they just keep coming back. No, not really. Are you having fun though? I'm glad you asked. I am having fun. I hope you are too. That's good to know. Before I can speak another word, I hear a phone ring from someone nearby. Judging by Mister's reaction, it's most likely his. The two least say so, yeah. Well, I know okay, I don't think anyone in Luxiem is completely say so. He is, Perinkle. Mister is so cute. Look at that blush sprite, it's adorable. But I'm pretty sure none of the Luxiem boys are like completely say so, regardless of like Luca and Shu. They've both mentioned that they know. They just, you know, they are aware of things. So is it say so? We can argue about the definition of say so later. But it's true. I think it's so amusing that like the two most friendly I was gonna say most friendly, but the calm members are the scariest in this game. Ah, someone's calling for me. Sorry for cutting our chat short. Talk to you later, alright? No, why do you look so sad, mister? I have a feeling we'll meet again soon. Yes. Look, smile. It's alright. Take care, mister. Mister nods before taking out his phone to answer the call and waves, walking off as he whispers a few words that I can't hear to whoever is calling. From the look on his face, it looks like he's in work mode. Alright. The party's almost over now after all that. I think I have just enough time for one more conversation, and we know where we're gonna go. But with who? By the way, I'm fully aware that I could have picked like a better time for this stream because I did not know Enna would be doing her unarchived karaoke stream. So we're gonna immerse ourselves in Luca's route because I'm just upset that we no, I mean, sorry, it was a change, but I was like, I didn't know until I wanted to start the stream that Enna had scheduled her karaoke for this time. Ah, Saj! Okay, Luca, we must heal our heart with Luca. It's slightly nerve-wracking to be put in the spotlight in a few conversations. But I can't help but feel even more nervous when I spot my boss starting to approach me, a wild smile on his face. Oh, Bunny, you made it. Oh, by the way, the reason I brought this up because I want to let you guys know I appreciate you all for being here even when, like, Edna Alouette is singing. I'm sorry, I almost forgot because part of me was like, ah! But I appreciate you all. Oh, of course, you invited me. Hey, you don't need to be so shy around me. Okay. See, you are getting all shy again. I guess it'll take you a while to be comfy around me, huh? So, is anyone bullying you? No, everyone has been so kind to me. Good. If anyone is bullying you, let me know, so I can join in the fun. What do you mean? I'm just joking. I'll leave you be. Talk to you later, Bunny. Oh, bye, boss. Boss runs off quickly, greeting the next guest with the same energy he greeted me with. I can't help but chuckle at this. It's best to leave him be and move on. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate all of you. Now that I'm finally home after the party, I immediately go flop down my bed, clear exhaustion on my face. Now, while normally we would do skip ×2 for this part, because this time we are going on Luca's route, I want to see if his phone call is different. However, before I can attempt to fall asleep, I suddenly hear my phone ring. Raising my eyebrow, I pick up my phone to check who it is. It's Boss. Hello? Boss? Hey, Bunny. Sorry for calling you at such a late time, but I never properly introduced the guys' names to you yesterday, did I? No, you didn't. Let me fix that then. I'll list them all other than myself so that you at least know who they are. They sometimes come to the cabaret to look for me, so it's convenient if you do. The first one is Ike Flint, the one with all the gold accessories and whatnot. I'm sure you two will get along. He seems like a good guy. Would be nice to talk to. Then you most likely will get to know Shu, one of the managers here at the cabaret. He's the one in the purple suit. Pretty pog if I say so myself. Then I hope to learn more about him in the future. After that is Vox, the one with the black hair. He's very polite, so don't worry about approaching him for anything. If that's what you say, boss, I'll make sure to remember that. And finally, other than me, your mean and evil boss, you have Mista. Word is that he's a famous detective, which is definitely true. Oh yes, I've definitely heard about him. Thank you for introducing all of them to me. No problem. Now have a good sleep, yeah? Nighty-night now. Pop! And with that, the phone call ends. And my voice. I can't help but smile before placing my phone down and letting myself fall asleep, happy with the encounters I made today. Alright. No differences in the phone call, but look, we have Luca front and center. It's so cute. There we go, the yellow. It's been a week, but looking back at it, talking with Luca during that party was really fun. I know he's my boss, but he always encourages me to be more comfortable around him, and he's really fun to be with outside of work. Oh, you already are like hanging out with him outside of work. I see. Speaking of work, just before I started my shift, I heard from Uki that I was assigned to work tomorrow on Saturday. My sweet weekend. Oh well, it should be fun anyway. After my shift, I prepare my things to end the workday. Right before I leave, though, Uki calls and motions me over to where he is. He's resting his head on his hand, elbow leaning on the counter. So, how was your first week? Oh, it's been really fun. Everyone's so nice. Damn, I need to tell the guys to bully you. Or maybe someone in particular. Uki! I'm just joking, you brat. Oh, look at the time. Thank God I won't be seeing your face for the next 2 days. Shoo, go home. Uki waves with a sheepish smile on his face as I turn to leave. What did he mean by someone in particular? As I'm about to leave, I find Luca by the door talking with a man I've never seen before. Hey, that looks like our interviewer. Luca seems serious, but when the man leaves, he turns to see me. The expression on his face instantly shifts, all happy and positive, like a golden retriever. Luca makes his way towards me and ruffles my hair. I pout at him for messing it up, but smile back afterwards. His smile is really contagious. Bunny, hello, how are you doing? I hope everyone has been treating you nicely. Yes, everyone is really nice. Also, sorry for the short notice about tomorrow. You really don't mind coming in? Okay. The first choice. Do we mind coming in? So, first one says, no, it's okay. Meaning we're upbeat, we're positive, we're energetic, and thinking maybe there's a reason they're scheduling us in. So maybe we should be coming in. The second one, well, I agree with the mindset, work is work, but that is not in the same realm as working for your love interest that you are trying to pursue a good ending with. Also, even though I respect it, that is the attitude most of us should have. Work is work. However, like I said, in this case, we are trying to romance our boss. We are trying to show initiative and excitement. And, you know, because we want to spend time with him, it's not just the work. So yeah, we're gonna go with No, it's okay. I had nothing planned anyways, and I enjoy being here. Luca smiles, a face full of relief. Oh, thank God. Because after last time when we disappointed Ivy-sama, I was like, oh man. There are hard choices to make in this game. Oh, wait, closer! Luca smiles, a face full of relief. He suddenly hugs me tight and pulls me up. Hi, Potato. Welcome, welcome. We just started Luca's route. You are here just in time. Pog! Boss, put me down, please. People are looking. Luca laughs as he starts spinning with me. I try to release myself from him, but he's too strong. Eventually, he finally puts me down, not dizzy nor tired from the stunt he just pulled. Also, let me just say, I love that the camera like changes your perspective depending on like, I guess, your eye level. So when like boss lifted you up, your eye level went up, and then when he put you down, it came back down. It's just like these kind of details really add to the immersion, even though I'm sorry, I am constantly breaking your immersion. I just need to point it out to acknowledge the hard work that has been put into this. His suit still looks impeccable, while my clothes and hair look like an absolute mess. My vision a little blurry. But I can hear the chattering of the customers and some staff. That man was really energetic, huh? Is that person okay? They look quite roughed up. You're a lifesaver, Bunny. Thank you so much. You're the best. Don't forget to bring your ID card with you, okay? Hold on, I'm sorry. I keep trying to like settle on a Luca voice. Don't forget to bring your ID card with you, okay? Also, make sure you're not overworking yourself or anything. Your health comes first. How do I get Luca's cadence? What is something Luca would say? I can't do his laugh, that's too bad. Luca runs off to his office before I can even say the word POG. I sigh, smiling unconsciously, and finally head home. I'm home! Hey Bunny, how was your day? Tiring as usual. I had to entertain a lot of orders and deal with different attitudes. How about you? Same. Do you have plans for this weekend? Oh, I'll be going to the cabaret. What? I thought you have weekends off. I do. It's only been a week. Are they overworking you already? No, everyone is nice to me. Besides, we don't have enough staff to help tomorrow, so I'm glad I can help. But enough of that. I brought food. Have you eaten? No, thank God you brought food, because I'm famished. The two of us enjoy ourselves for the night, playing horror games and eating good food. However, with how exhausted I am, all I can register is pizza and animatronics. Oh, seems like she passed out. Well, I feel exhausted too. I hope Luca gets home safe. It doesn't take long before I reach Lion's Pride. However, when I arrived, I noticed that there isn't anyone there except the guard. That's weird. There are normally other staff members before me. Maybe they're deeper inside the building? That could explain it. Good morning, sir. I'm here for my shift today. The guard looks down at me with a serious expression, raising an eyebrow. I quickly take out my ID from my pocket and show it to him. Good, you remembered. I was worried you'd forget. His mood changes afterwards and he smiles, gently handing me back the ID. Hello, Bunny. Boss is waiting for you inside. Oh, Luca's here? Thank you, sir. I'll be going in then. Have a nice day. Now that I'm inside, I really don't notice anybody else. And everything looks so clean, as if nobody was around. Where is everybody? I'm so occupied with my own thoughts that I don't notice someone walking towards me and... Wait. That was pretty natural. Gotcha. I scared the heck out of you, didn't I? Yes, you did. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm sorry. Couldn't help myself there. You just look so easy to scare right there in the moment. I'm trying to calm my nerves while Luca's calming himself down from laughing so hard. Once my nerves calm down and Luca stops laughing, I notice Boss kneeling down to pick up something circular on the ground near me before standing and handing it over to me. Circular? A ring? A ring? Already? Whoa, Luca. Whoa, Luca. Fast. That's... I think you dropped this, though. Oh yeah, it is mine. Thank you for noticing it in this dark. I wouldn't have forgiven myself if I'd lost this. I didn't even notice that I dropped. Oh, thank goodness. I need to secure it better. It's important to me after all. I'm sorry for scaring you. I didn't know that this would happen. Please forgive me. No. It's really okay, boss. I'm thankful that it at least dropped here and not while I was walking to the cabaret. Thank you so much for picking it up. He looks at my pendant with a look I can't quite decipher, but it disappears in mere seconds. I thought this was the speed run. Alright, fair. We're in for the romance. No need to thank me. I'm glad everything is well. It seems like the pendant is really important to you, huh? It looks really cute too. Thanks, and it is. My father told me that this was a family heirloom passed down by my great-great-great-grandfather. I think it might have been an even greater grandfather, but a family heirloom nonetheless. Are you telling me you brought a family heirloom out with you? You attached it to your bag, or you were carrying it with you? That's daring. That's ballsy. A golden retriever paw print pendant is a family heirloom? What about it? I know it's a bit unusual, but it is what it is. And aren't there other weirder family heirlooms out there? I'm sure there are. Luca smiles and pats my head. I feel like a kid when he does that. I don't think a pendant with a golden retriever paw is weird. It's Pog. Very Pog indeed. Just like your reactions. Oh my god. They're also cute. Boss! Oh, you look even cuter when you're pouting. My cheeks hurt from smiling, but I have to try and play the bad cop. I can't let him get his way all the time. Boss, stop before I get mad. You don't want to see me when I get mad. For reals. Oh, you're getting mad? Well, you should know that I am your mean and evil boss. Are you sure you want to snap at your own boss like that? I notice that Luca is trying his best to look mean and evil. It's not working, but I try to sound scared. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, boss. I'll behave. Just kidding, Bunny. I'm not your boss today. Therefore, there are no real consequences this time. Anyway, what is the plan for today? I'm pretty curious. What? What do you mean, boss? I thought I was supposed to work today. Nah, that was a cover-up story. A what? Riz, Luca is right. Are you telling me that Luca used his powers as boss in order to schedule us for a shift? Actually, now that I think about it, we can't get angry because if he's gonna pay us anyways... You know, yeah, sure, Luca, whatever you want. In this economy, sure. A cover-up story? What for? A cover-up story? Is this a joke? Okay. So, I know I usually go psychoanalyze into the structure, the words, and everything with the options. But it's pretty clear which way we're gonna go. So the first one, inquisitive, curious, wanting to know more. The second option, a bit assertive, a bit harsh. And when you're facing with your golden retriever of a boss who is willing to pay you overtime, we're not gonna be too mad at that. A cover-up story? A cover-up story? What for? I guess you could say it was because I want to spend more time with you. That way I can get to know you more. Yeah? Oh my god, wow. That was Riz. I just missed... I look at him, not sure how to react. In a way, I'm not mad since I had nothing better to do, and I need to touch grass from time to time. But I can't help but feel bad for the poor soul that's just standing outside. I forgot about the security guard, you're right. And hanging out with my boss? Isn't that a bit weird? Well, I can take advantage of the situation and bully him for this. Oh my dear, I think you're under a misconception that... you're in a misconception about the roles you're currently in. That's alright. Oh, so this was all a mean and evil scheme to get to know me better, huh? I mean, if you word it like that, as long as I get paid, I am for you. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. We're on the same page here. No need to be upset. Luca then starts to realize what he said, his face visibly a warmer shade than a few seconds ago. I can't help but laugh. I didn't mean anything other than that. You're making me flush, Kier. You definitely did. Maybe not. I asked Luca for permission to make us some drinks, to which he agrees. He takes a seat as I prepare a chocolate drink for me. How'd you know? And a glass of water for Luca. I also love chocolate, thank you. Again, thank you, psychics. I take both our glasses and place them on the table, sitting across from him. Thanks, Bunny. I was really thirsty. Anyways, how was your first week here at Lion's Pride? Enjoying the work? As I've said, the people here are really nice. Uki is always teasing me, but he's also lending me a hand whenever I need help. And Shu is always patient with me. He's quite a nice manager to have. That's good. Tell me if someone is bullying or hurting you. I'll be there in a flash. Wham! Wait, I'll be there in a flash. Like wham! Luca is pretty Riz. Like, I've seen the clips. He is pretty Riz. Why? You joined them? Of course. It's the duty of the most evil and meanest boss out there. Nah, just kidding again. I'll be there to protect... I'll be there... Hold on. You can't say this line with a gremlin voice. Hold on. Nah, just kidding again. I'll be there to protect you. A genuine smile flashes on Luca's face as he says this. It makes my mouth twitch upwards as well. How can one smile be so contagious? And here I thought you were going to join them. Who would have thought that the one who teases me the most is the one who will come and save me? I mean, I can tease you whenever, but that will be my own personal agenda. True, yes. But then the point is he says them. He is still. But he's trying to distract us by, like, laughing. Or saying cringe. I'm just saying, Luca is smooth. What do you mean? What are you getting at? Hold on. Don't worry. More importantly, I want more information about you, Bunny. That's a quick topic change there. How come? Exactly, Potato. Like I said, I want to know more about you. I see. Sure. Why not? We start conversing about random topics about each other. While he learns about my interests, I learn about his, such as his love for cheddar cheese chips, the games he's addicted to, and the instruments he can play. We start wait. Sorry, because I was like looking at chat. No worries. The only thing we have in common is our hatred for flying bugs. Oof. I feel that. So, How about the city? I heard you're new here? I am. I used to live in a pretty rural area growing up, but then we moved. There wasn't much you could do besides sightseeing, I suppose. Not true, not true. I used to live in a small town too. My sister and I would always go out to play with this one kid who used to live next door. We always managed to find something to do. Sounds like every day was an adventure. I guess the only limit to what you can do is your imagination. Lucky for them, I have lots to spare. We did pretty wild things. The stupidest thing I can recall doing is looking through everyone's bushes and backyards, looking for frogs to kiss so they turn into people. You did that too? Jeez, my friend did the same thing, and for weeks she was running around trying to kiss anything that hopped. Sounds like my kind of people. Do you guys still look for frogs to kiss? Luca's shoulders shook with silent laughter. His eyes held a blank look while his lips were still upturned with a smile. We stopped hanging out together after a while. Things got pretty busy at home, though I wouldn't put it past her. But now that you're in the city, how do you like it compared to your hometown? There are a lot of beautiful cafes and parks here There are a lot of beautiful cafes and the parks here are well kept. Oh, actually, that reminds me, we could walk around the park sometime. Especially when the weather is nice like today. That's a lovely idea, but have you ever been to the best place in the city? No, you're making me really curious here. Where is it? Here, right beside me. Oh, cringe, but still riz. Okay, that was so cringe. Okay, listen, I don't even know what came over me. What are you even saying, Luca? Hey, you actually called me by my name. I'm glad. I'm sorry, it just seemed right at the moment. I really don't know what came over me. Bunny, I told you that I want you to be comfortable around me, so this is great. Anyway, we spent enough quality time for today, and I need to attend to some of my personal errands. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Me too, Luca. Thanks for inviting me. I had fun. I also enjoyed, Take care on your way home, okay? I will. Thank you. It actually seems like we really just talked the whole day, though it didn't feel that long at all. I think I'm getting a bit more comfortable talking to Luca as Luca, not as my boss. He really is a fun person to hang out with, and is really easy to get close to, even if he keeps teasing me quite a lot. But I guess this is what makes him, him. A big, lovable golden retriever, whom I call my boss. Whoa. Ah! That's so cute! Oh my god. Hold on. So first, the background with like the Luca plush, adorbs. I see a piece of artwork that I can't quite read in the background. Adorbs. Roses, Luca's favorite flower. Adorbs. Very, very nice. Ooh, I like the... What is it called? The design... The design element on the wall with like the uneven asymmetrical design. Very nice. Oh my goodness. And the pajamas, of course. They are cute. So cute. The design, oh my god. Okay. Adorable. Oh, look. He has cheddar cheese cheddar cheese poggles. Sorry, cheddar cheese poggles. Too. Oh my god, late night snacking, Luca. Oh my goodness. The t-shirt. I would love a t-shirt like that. That is adorable. Getting to know Bunny was a lot of fun. I'm glad she had a good time too. Though that pendant, it definitely seemed familiar. The hints in Luca's row. I didn't want to say it because I feel like we were really into the story, but childhood friends? Childhood friends to lovers? Is this the trope we're on? That is adorable! We probably shouldn't... Hold on. We probably shouldn't stay out too late, Luca. It's dark out already. I know. I'm just looking for my pin. It fell off earlier when we were playing. A bright object in the mud attracts Luca's attention after what feels like an eternity of searching. Hey, what's that over there? He extends his hand and begins to dig up the item. After all the dirt has been cleared, Luca clutches what appears to be a broken pendant in his hand. Huh? Is that a dog tag? I'm not too sure. It's broken. A piece of it is missing. That's too bad. It would have been a nice accessory to wear. I'm sure I've seen it before, but Bunny said it's a family heirloom. It's just so strange. I must have been mistaken. Either that or I'm going insane. I should go get some sleep. I've got an early morning ahead of me. Ah, cute. Cute. Just looking at it. Can I just say, like, when Mista's sprite jumps, it's so cute because it looks like he's actually, like, trying to pose in the air. The cabaret is relatively busy. I've been rushing around tending to customers' orders all day. From the corner of my eye, I noticed Luca speaking to some people. I didn't even know he was supposed to be here today. Suddenly, he glances in my direction. Luca excuses himself from his conversation and makes his way toward the bar. Oof. Hold on, sorry. Hey Bunny, come here. Eh? Boss? Did I do something wrong? Oh no! Did I make a mistake on one of the orders? Hello, boss. How are you? I told you to just call me Luca, right? I was just talking to some guests about the other day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had lots of fun. Hearing those words makes me smile slightly. That night at the cabaret was pretty fun, especially since I was in his company. You're welcome. Luca, I also enjoyed our hangout last time. My bad, my brain keeps skipping words today. It's almost the same as going to an amusement park. Really? I've never been to an amusement park. I get the reference, but my first reaction was also, wait, what? And then I was like, oh wait, Luca really hasn't been to an amusement park yet. Okay, so. Two options here. One is very much realistic. It's exactly the reaction I had. Very dramatic. And the other one is kind of softer, a little bit in disbelief. Eh? Really? Wait, eh. How do I say this? How come this one is so hard? Really? No, I feel like I'm putting too much emphasis. Anyways, which one should we do? Should we go for the true reaction or the one I can't seem to voice properly? Really? Let's see, softer or stronger? Softer or stronger? I personally feel that if we went with the first option, it would be probably make him... I'll be honest, it might make him a bit uncomfortable because having a strong reaction to these kind of things isn't fair because everyone has different experiences, different kinds of backgrounds. We all have different circumstances that mean that we try different things. So I don't think we should be too much. We shouldn't make it seem too strange that he hasn't been for before. So we're gonna go for the softer option because you can be curious, but you shouldn't make people uncomfortable just because they may not have done the same things you have done, even if you think these things are very normal or very typical, because you know, you never know with someone else. Really? Yeah, I never got the chance to go to one. I can take you to one, Luca. We can go together. Oh, good. You did go the way I wanted you to. Wait. Really? You'll take me? I'm sorry, I made him a gremlin, I'm sorry. Yes. If you're free this weekend, then maybe we can visit one. There are many options too. We can go to Irmo, Maiba, or... I heard... I heard there's a popular one named Disneyland. I really want to go there. Oh. I can't afford Disneyland tickets. What should I do? Oh no, even after all that overtime, my dear? Oh. We are poor. It would be my treat. Huh? No, Luca. It's already decided. Don't argue with your boss, okay? Hey, Bunny. No flirting during office hours. Uki, I'm not. I'm just kidding. Sorry for interrupting, but there's an order for table 10. No worries. Get back to your work, you two. Get back to work, you two. I'll see you this Saturday at 8 a.m. Don't be late. Though having Luca pay for our little outing isn't my first choice, I'm so grateful that we can go together. Is that not cute? Okay, real facts, real talk. I used to say that like my ideal first date would be going to an amusement park because I feel like number one, there's so much to do, and number two, just the idea of going to an amusement park with someone sounded like so much fun. Because I've gone with my family, but I've not really had a chance to go with friends, and I thought it'd be really fun, but as I got older, I realized it should not be a first date option. You definitely shouldn't, because I had an amusement park kind of like close to where I grew up, so it was still okay, but I know that some amusement parks are super far, so definitely not ideal for someone you're not super familiar with. But yes, we are living my original ideal first date dreams. Oh my god, this is like... Oh my god, I can't believe this dating sim is making all of these dreams come true. Just thinking of our date at Disney makes me beam with joy. You and me both. Ah! Whoa, that's cute. Hold on. Look at that. You have the Luxiem colored Ferris wheel, the multicolored air balloons. Dang, this is like rich amusement park. We have the carnival games, lots of balloons. Oh, the can games. What is it called? The Etheria house. Yeah, that's true, Perinkle. It is the point of a dating sim, but I didn't expect my first dating sim to like hit all of my notes, you know? Like, I'm happy. I'm just saying that I didn't expect it to be this, to match me so well. Ooh, so pretty. This is my first trip. This is my first time at Disneyland. Notice who's peeking. Wait, who's peeking? Oh my god. I see Enna, like right here. I see Millie, and this must be Nina because I'm pretty sure this is Rainbow. Holy cow, how'd you guys... Oh my god. Terrifying. Really suits them, but oh my god, the details. I totally would have missed that. Thank you for pointing it out, Potato. That is so cute. Creepy but cute. There's so much. Oh, there's like the Loot Cup you can win. There's a banana. I want to win. We can win bananas and quildrons. Wait, so this one is the mistakes. Where's the kindred? Where can you win the kindred? I do see giant Loot Cups. That would be fun. Oh my goodness. Look at the prizes. Oh my goodness. Oh, RIP. Yeah, this is where we're gonna be after this, guys. This is where we're gonna be. They already have our tombstone ready for us. This is my first time at Disneyland. I'm a bit nervous, but mostly excited. I'm looking forward to today's trip. Luca said that we'd meet at the entrance, but I can't seem to find him. Wait. Is that him waving? I almost couldn't recognize him because of his casual clothes. New outfit, Luca, new outfit. Let's see. Oh, wait, I've seen this. Oh my goodness. I didn't even connect the dots. I was like, another new outfit? Holy cow. Yeah, this one's really nice. He looks really handsome. Funny, get a hold of yourself. Yeah, you can't simp for him. Good morning, Bunny. How are you? I'm so sorry, Luca. I don't know what kind of image I must have of Luca in my head because I could voice Shu and Ike, and I had relatively no problems with like consistency. But for some reason, when I like try to voice Luca, my mind automatically goes to like his laugh from the Luxiem Raph collab when he's making Bart Simpson bouncing, and like poor Shu, like all his scrap was going towards Luca's side and he didn't even know. I think that's why I keep making Luca a gremlin voice. Oh my god. But honestly, can you imagine if like Luca had to do if Luca had to do Lloyd's job? Lloyd would probably work for Luca as undercover. Actually, no. We're not gonna write fan fiction right now. We need to focus. Is this really the owner of the Lion's Pride? He's so different from what he's usually like at the cabaret. If I didn't know who he was, I would mistake him for a model. Right? Hello? Earth the Bunny? Okay, another choice. Wow, we have so many choices in Luca's route. Okay, so first, you look so different from what I'm used to. Or, oh sorry, I was distracted by the mascot behind you. Okay, so the first one, it could be good in that we're letting him know that him dressing up caught our attention. However, what it makes me worried is if we say, you look so different instead of you look different, or you know, like there's a difference in the pausing and the way you say it. That could be tricky. And if you say, oh sorry, you are deflecting, it also could be good, but he might be disappointed that you don't notice his efforts. I mean, Luca went out his way to dress up today because, you know, we're here to have fun. What should I pick? You look so different from what I'm used to. Oh, sorry, I was distracted by the mascot behind you. I feel like both of them could kind of go in ways that I'm not hoping for. I would hope that the first one would bring us a conversation of he looks nice. Or the second one, he might be like, oh, you don't notice anything different about me today? That would be very heroine coded. Not sure. Tricky. You look so different. I want the good route, so we want to be nice. Let's go. I feel like this would give you a cute, like, oh my god, did he catch me staring? Oh, he looks good. What am I mean? He's my boss. Kind of like rom-com moment. And this one could be like shy moment. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one is very hard. I'm having a hard time deciding. I would like her to be honest and this is hard. Okay, you know what? We're gonna try to laugh it off. We're gonna try to go for the I can't decide. Hold on. We're gonna save. We're gonna save. We have empty slots. We're gonna save Luca A. Luca A. Okay. We're gonna go to this one. You look so different from what I used to. You look so different from what I'm used to. Oh, you like what you see? I knew it. No, I didn't. Actually, I didn't know anything. I didn't know he would riz us. Gosh darn it. You look okay, I guess. I'll take that. Shall we get going? Sure. Oh no. Ah! Hold on. So. So, our date starts now. I'm so sorry. I really want to voice Luca for you guys, but I keep having Bart Simpson bouncing in my head. The date? Oh, we're on a date, are we, Luca? Oh my god. There's so many games here. And look at the crowd. Pog. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for being understanding. I'm gonna do my best. Of course. You are here in the most famous park in the city. You're here in the most famous park in the city, boss. What did I tell you? Call me Luca. We're not at the cabaret, and we're here to enjoy ourselves. Oh, okay, Luca. As we look around, there are many attractions. There are stalls for food, games, as well as themed gift shops. Many of the games are arcade games, and others are much simpler ones that give toys and stuffed animals as prizes. Good. Oh wait, is that cotton candy? Yes it is. Why? You haven't had one of these before? No, I haven't. What are you waiting for then, Luca? Why don't you try some? Eh? Come on now. We both walk up to the cart. It's not crowded, maybe 2 or 3 people. The owner of the cotton candy stall is currently packaging some candies in a plastic bag. He then hands it over to some children who, in exchange, give them their money. Excuse me. Can we have 2 cotton candies, please? Sure. Oh, here, I'll throw in a little extra for the handsome young man and his lovely date. I turn my head to catch a glimpse of Luca's face and smile at the look of pure glee. The cotton candy stand owner then hands us our skewers with a smile on his face. I flush a little at the word date, but otherwise, I'm happy to see how much Luca is enjoying himself. He literally called it a date like 3 lines ago. Oh, Pog, thank you. Bunny, look! We got so much cotton candy! Nice. Let's have a walk while eating the cotton candy, yeah? Yep. I bet Luca has never ridden a roller coaster before. I wonder how he'll react to one. Hey Luca, I have something to show you. Where? Just trust me. It'll be fun. Oh, Bunny. Taking me somewhere? At this stage? Oh, see, I wasn't the only one. Luca! Alright, I'm in your care. I grab Luca's hand and tug him along with me. Oh, sorry, how far did we come? I went from like being flushed and flustered for like hand-holding in shoes route, and now Luca is just like, here, let's go on a date, let's hand-hold. Man, holy shoot, this progression. Before long, we're both standing in line for the roller coaster. Ta-da! Oh, roller coaster? You haven't been on one before, right? No. This'll be interesting. Hehe. Hey, Bunny, since you're the one who dragged me here, you better not get cold feet and back out. I would never. Ah, I'm so excited. Me too. Are you scared? No. Don't worry, Luca. You can hold my hand if you get scared. We are seated at the front of the roller coaster. Everything starts slowly. I remain relatively calm, but only until the ride makes its first drop and starts running at the highest speed. Suddenly, I'm as scared as Luca had been. Ah! Luca, help me! I'm gonna die! This is so awesome! Ah! It is not! I'm gonna die! After the longest 3 minutes of my life, the ride is finally over. We decided to take a seat to calm down. My apologies for your ears. I did try not to yell too much, but I did get close to the mic, so... Hey, can we try it again? No. Pretty please, Bunny, just one more. Luki was right. Luca is like a golden retriever. Alright, but just once, okay? Pog! I'm grateful that I didn't eat anything too heavy and all we had was cotton candy. If we'd stopped for a hot dog or burgers and fries, I'm sure I would have thrown up. Been there. Ooh, pretty! The sky. Oh, is that a haunted house? I think so, yeah. Why are you shaking, Bunny? Are you scared? Okay, here's another choice. No, I'm not scared. That is kind of cute because she's trying to act strong, and I feel like that'd be a good setup for Luca to tease her more and to be like, oh, it's okay, you can hold on to me, I'll protect you. The second one is I am not scared. Again, it also could be cute, you know, trying to put on a brave face. They go in the haunted house and then all of a sudden she's like, ah, and then she hugs, because I use the she, her pronouns, hugs Luca. So again, also could be cute, but like I said, I'm writing too much fan fiction. We gotta look at the options and pick the one that will take us to the good route. So, do we go try to put on a brave face, but Luca possibly teasing us? The second one is acting strong, which may lead to a heart-pounding moment later on. Let's see. I am not scared. Again, I'm worried because not is emphasized, and every time you use italics like that, the emphasize is pretty harsh, pretty pointed. I will save. Giving your life for Luca's happiness, literally. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we're doing here, aren't we? Save 2. Let's see. Okay. I think we are going to go with the first option. To be, you know, maybe it'll be kind of cute. No, I'm not scared. Shall we try it then? I'll protect you. Let's go. I'm having goosebumps. It'll be alright. You have me, Bunny. It's quite cold here. The entire time I keep scanning the area ahead of us. Everything about this feels creepy and scary. Reason one why I never go into haunted houses. Not even Shuyamino could get me to go into a haunted house. I turn to look at Luca, but he's nowhere to be found. Did I leave him behind somehow? Luca? Where are you? Please don't scare me. Bah! Ah! Sorry, I don't want to like peek the mic too much or your ears, but basically we're screaming. Without even thinking, both Luca and I sucker punched the ghost, freaking out. Oh, poor ghost. Luca starts laughing once he realizes what he'd done. It's really lucky that the thing we punch is only a prop and not an employee or anything. Oh, thank God. I mean, can you imagine Luca punching someone with those biceps? Like, poor ghost. That is hazard pay. He would need it. Otherwise, we might get in trouble. Haha, that was a nice punch. That scared the heck out of me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely hurt real bad. But you know, Luca's punch combined with our punch, oh man, he would be dead. Oh my goodness, look, the Ferris wheel has lit up. That's so pretty. Ah, the rainbow wheel. Oh my gosh, it's getting dark. I look around and then up at the dimming sky to see that Luca's right. I hadn't realized we'd spent almost the entire day here. They definitely... I think... if they don't, they probably should get hazard pay. Just like on the amount of reactions people have. Have you seen Shu though? You mean in like a... Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough, yeah. Especially the mafia bosses visiting. Oh man, that pressure. That would be pressure, wouldn't it? To have the mean and evil mafia boss visit your haunted house. Oh my god. And did you... Hold on, we're going back. Did you enjoy the attractions? I did. Thank you, Bunny. How about... I did. Thank you, Bunny. How about you? It's no problem. I had so much fun too. I don't even want to leave. Wait, did you guys win any prizes? Oh, should we try to hide somewhere until after the park closes? We could have a slumber party in the haunted house. You'd probably punch me in your sleep. Okay, you cheeky little... The brightest of lights turn on, catching both Luca's attention and mine, effectively halting our little banter. Our heads whip around to look at the source, and there we see the park's most prominent attraction. Wait, is that... a Ferris wheel! Do you want to go? It'd be a nice way to end today. Luca gives me an eager nod. He takes my hand into his and pulls me into the direction of the Ferris wheel line. Luca helps me as we board the cabin. Ooh, we're the last to get on, and as soon as the door shuts, the ride instantly and smoothly begins to rotate. I can't help but admire the view as we go. You know what, Bunny? Yes? I'm happy to be here today. Really happy. When I was a kid, I always dreamt of spending a day in the amusement park. Eating cotton candy, riding a roller coaster, running around and feeling the wind. I saw them on TV, but never had the chance to experience them myself. Luca starts blinking his eyes rapidly. No, Luca. He quickly turns his gaze outside the window. As I stare at his face, I can make out a sparkle in the corner of his eye. No, Luca, no cry. Look outside. The stars are pretty pog. Luca. Whoa, Bunny, don't stand up. Before Luca can finish a sentence, I immediately wrap my arms around him. I give him a small squeeze as I hold him, my face buried in his chest. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you too, Luca. I really enjoyed today. No, you, Bunny. No, you. A loud noise brings us out of our little moment. Luca and I shift our attention to the window, and there couldn't be a more perfect timing. CG. Bunny, look! Fireworks! Oh, that's pretty. Holy cow, hold on. Look at that! That's so cute! Oh my god! Wow! Okay, I was gonna say drones or fireworks, but fireworks. So pretty. So cute. Look at the expression, the happy smile. We watched the fireworks together, dazzled by the pretty colors in the sky. Luca turns to me and looks me in the eyes. He wears a soft expression as a gentle smile is etched onto his face. Really, really, thank you. Thank you so much for everything. Ooh, oh my, oh, pretty! So pretty! Whoa! Today was really fun. Thank you, Luca. No, you, Bunny. No, you. It was so much fun. You're not feeling nauseous from the Ferris wheel, right? Sometimes people throw up on their first time. I almost lost my lunch when you got out of your seat. Hehe, please. I used to climb trees for fun. Give me some credit. Oh, my bad. I didn't know I was in the presence of the #1 ninja warrior NA. I chuckled in response. You're looking at the top dog of the jungle gym, the fastest runner in school. Everything that touches the light belongs to me. All this can be yours too, Mr. Kaneshiro. Whoa. Considering that everything's illuminated by fireworks, does that also include you? Within an instant, my face flared with heat. Luca stared back at me with amusement. Oh my god, I told you. Oh my god. Shut up, Luca. So, we are doing childhood friends to lovers with a little bit of cheeky banter. Love it, love it. Anyway, it'd be great if we could hang out again. Hey, how about we meet again on your next day off? But can you please go to this place? Luca reaches behind him, and a moment later he pulls out a card. At first glance, it looks like a credit card. Luca, we're poor, but like, you don't need to pay us to like spend time with you. Gosh, I mean, outside of work. Where? My place. Wait, what? What do you mean your place? What do you... What's this gold card for? Oh, you can just show that to the guards and tell them that you're meeting me. I finally take note and slip Luca's card into my pocket. I guess Luca lives in a really high-end place. Did he just give us an access card? Luca! Luca's such a big deal that even the security has to be this careful about who they let into the building. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what it is, but I didn't expect Luca to be like, yeah, come to my place. Even though I saw the sprite, like the background, we are at the beginning of the route. This is so fast. Oh, okay. Well, let me just check my schedule and get back to you. I'll be sure to take care of this until then. Oh, cool. Let me give you my personal number then, so it's easier for you to contact me when I'm not at the cabaret. Luca hands me his name card, which I gratefully accept. There is, like, this... Like, I'm... the Luca route. Sounds good. Thanks, Luca. How are you so nonchalant about this, Bunny? Great. I guess it's time to call it a night. Thank you again, Bunny. Take care, alrighty? You too, Luca. Take care. A name card? I think that's maybe is the name card also the equivalent of their business card? Or maybe that's his, like, this particular card he gives friends to be like, yeah, here's my personal number. After Luca leaves, I enter my apartment. I have dinner and retire for the night immediately after. I get ready for bed and slip under the covers. I'm exhausted, but I enjoyed my day of Luca today. Okay, yeah. Okay, Potato. Just left it. Fair enough, every writer has their own style. I get ready for bed and slip under. Well, I read that. I can still feel the smile on my lips even as I reach over to turn off my bedside lamp. I will say that as I'm reading this, even though I'm kind of like whiplash, but at the same time, I am smiling while I'm reading this. So it's a happy route. I hope this is the happy route. Kind of traumatized, but I hope this is the happy route. Today was one of the best days I've ever had. I never thought I'd be so comfortable with Luca. I hope he doesn't mind. After seeing him so open on the Ferris wheel, I could see how genuinely happy he was about our trip. Okay, see? I told you, we're not traumatized over there. Okay, let me just say that if I should have thought it through. Like, I makes sense that my first route I went through was my Oshi, but why did my first bad end route also have to be my Oshi? I think if it had been someone else, I would have been like upset, but I think because it was Shu, I'm kind of like, oh my god, what have I done? I am a monster. And also because like, it was even worse, because it wasn't even like the bad ending, it was like, I think there's another bad ending for Shu's route, right? It's like, yeah, it was my own choice. I did it to myself. But I think there's another, like, what is it? The something of darkness ending. And I don't know, that scares me. That scares me. Like, that route with Shu was traumatizing enough. You're telling me there's an even, like, even more devastating, heart-crushing, soul-sucking route? Yeah. If Hikaruno is forever gonna be the reason I'm terrified of green eyes, it was like at no fault to anyone but my own. Yeah, that was true. I didn't think I'd be like this affected, but like the CG definitely was really impactful, and also like the writing. Like, we were terrible in that route. Like, it made sense. It was just like it physically pained me to do this to my Oshi. Ugh, that's okay. Alright. I look outside the taxi window as the city's views passes me by. The springtime brings a refreshing atmosphere amidst the usual hustle and bustle of the city and the darkness in my heart. I smile, but I'm not sure if it's because of that or... My smile grows a little wider as I glance at the golden card Luca gave me the day before, now clutched tightly in my hand. I can't wait to see what Luca has planned for today. Oh, if you're scared of Shu, you're not ready for the rest. Different kinds of pain. Oh man, okay. That terrifies me. I remember in my last stream, there were people who wanted me to do other bad endings, and I'm like... I thought you guys want to see me suffer? But... fair enough. Like, I don't know. I feel like it might not be as bad, simply because they're not my Oshi. But maybe I'll be wrong. And I'll just forever feel guilt at the thought of bad ends of Luxiem. I don't know. I step out of the taxi, greeted by a towering building. A sound of wonder escapes my lips as I observe my surroundings. Everything seems to be lined with pure gold, sparkling as if I brushed with a layer of diamond. Damn, that's high end. You just want to have someone to suffer together. You're right, you're trauma bonding, huh? It's like... if you... Each person has a most painful bad end. Yeah, that's also true. It really depends, I think, on how you perceive it. It's Mista's, yeah. Oh, whoa, really? Lucas was the baddest? Okay. That's super interesting. Okay, you guys don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. You know, I can't write any more Hikaruno memes. How elegant and sophisticated. I wonder how much it costs to live here. And it smells so nice too. Pine and cedar. It's like I'm strolling through a forest. Luca is fancy. Can I help you? Oh god, did he see me smelling the building? Yeah, I can't help you there. I clear my throat in an attempt to compose myself and face the guard, letting him see the gold card engraved with Luca's name. Hi, I was invited by Luca? Oh, a friend of boss? Head on in then. You didn't even check the card! Hey! Hey! How can you protect Luca if you're not even checking? He's already waiting on the upper floor. Thank you. Totally not deflecting and moving on. I take the elevator to the 16th floor as instructed by Luca. Scanning the card, I enter the apartment. I am greeted with the same smell, as well as the sound of water running in the background. Okay. I'm gonna go to the next line, because if this is what I think it is, I'm gonna have to step away. This place looks so fancy on the outside, but it's more lively inside than you would expect. Posters hanging on the wall, neon signs of the word POG. Ah, is that the pogfish Luca mentioned he drew? Oh, pogfish. I chuckle at the yellow fish hanging on the wall. The place is so neat too. Books are placed orderly on the bookshelves and there isn't a sign of trash anywhere. I didn't expect Luca to be a reader, but the books looks untouched. Okay, that was... Okay. Fair enough, but you're roast. Did she just like roast the boss? I hear a faint rustle around the room. Bunny, is that you? Yes. I'll be out in a minute. I'll be right there. I'll be waiting. Oh, you must be the guest Luca mentioned. She looks beautiful. Who is she? She looks very similar to Luca. Oh, mommy? Oh, oh, how rude of me. I'm Lucy, Luca's twin sister. Hello, I'm Bunny. Nice to meet you, Mommy. I mean, Lucy. The pleasure is mine. Sorry if this sounds weird, but have we met before? Sounds like a... Huh? No, I don't think so. I remember if I ever met someone as pretty as you. Look. It's Lucy, okay? Lucy. I'm saying, I don't think... You know what? Yeah, you're right. Aren't you just an adorable little thing? Luca, don't make your cute special guest wait. Lucy! If you had to pick Ivy or Lucy, Ivy. Queen Ivy. Oh, I haven't seen Voxan yet. You're right. I should hold my decision until I've seen Voxan. But so far, Queen Ivy. Bye, Bunny. It was a pleasure meeting you. Please take care of my brother. Oh, bye. Lucy leaves the apartment with a large gym bag on her shoulder. Luca glares at the door she had shut behind her before turning to me with a bright smile. I will say, a part of me, like when I heard water in the background, I can mention it now, but I thought I thought Luca was gonna come out shirtless. Because like the water rustling is such a setup. It's such a red herring for when you guys are like, oh, I didn't expect you to be this early, and Luca's like casually toweling his hair. Oh my god. This game is too say-so for me. I have just learned that I am not say-so. What were you guys doing before I got here? We were just working out. It's something Lucy and I do on a regular... It's something Lucy and I do on a regular basis. That sounds cool and very productive of you. The thought of Luca being so close to his family warms my heart. It was cute how this is something he looks forward to as a tradition. I can tell that Luca really cares for his sister. Yeah, thanks. We didn't get to do much today though. Oh really? Why is that? What do you guys do normally? It's not as much as you think. We mainly do rotations. Arms, legs, and chest. I'm impressed. I can barely do push-ups without wanting to take a nap on the ground. Luca's hobby seems to be working out for him pretty well. I'm just saying. I can't help... I can't help but steal a glance at his arms and chest. Through his baggy t-shirt, really? We're normally done with our workout by this hour, but I woke up a little later than usual today. What time did you get up this morning? Like 7 AM, I think? Hold on, I was just looking at something. I was like, whoa, what's going on? I furrow my brows. That's late for him? I can't help but wonder what his usual routine in the morning is. How late are we talking? By 30 minutes? I bet Luke is gonna be like an hour. Oh my god! What is... 4:30? Luca? No. I'm usually up by 4:30. Do you have something against a good night's rest, Luca? I'm judging him so hard. I was doing some extra work last night, but it wasn't intentional, I promise. If anything, I think my light workout tired me out. I hope I can still make it through the day though. I want to be at my best while spending the day with you. My cheeks flare, but the smile on my lips remain. It must not be much of a workout for you then, huh? You don't seem tired at all. Not true. I'm still ready for more, even with my asthma. Hold the phone. You have asthma? Luca just gives me a smile, ignoring my question, and signals me to follow him. We turn the corner into the living room. There's a treadmill in the middle. Do you want to give it a try? No. It's alright. You can go ahead. He gives me a firm nod and presses a button to turn on the machine. After a few beeps, Luca steps onto the belt and begins jogging. It's kind of slow. Huh? What do you mean? You're literally running. What level is it on? It's on 8. Oh, Luca. Luca! Yeah. Fun fact, Luca said his usual is 10.2. Oh my god. Holy shoot. So that needs to be updated. Yeah, the next update, you guys should have a note to be like, due to recent information, we have updated Luca's running speed to 10.2. Oh my god, that's so funny, you guys. We assumed it was 8, but no. No. Oh my god. That is so Luca. I remember him doing all those like workout streams and having everyone else just be in Totsu, and he's like, hey, do this with me, and everyone was literally like, no. Oh my god. It's okay, it's okay. Luca. Luca cackles wickedly and increases the speed. Okay, you know, technically, technically, you have this vague sentence here where he increases the speed, so it's still valid. Very valid. With every step he takes, it makes a heavy thud against the machine. He can probably rival a track runner with how fast he's moving. After a few minutes, he swiftly steps off the conveyor belt and turns the treadmill off. His skin is glistening with sweat. Wow, Luca. You sure worked up a sweat, and you got so much muscle, too. I shouldn't have said it like that. Oh my god, I made her... Luca's face lights up. He reaches out and grasps my hand. I was confused at first, until he presses my palm against his chest. His shirt damp with sweat. What? I'm gonna take 5. I'll be right back, you guys. Hold on. I'll be back. Okay. So I went to go scream. I also... Let me just say that when I was like, ha ha ha, thank you, I'm back. When I was like, oh, Luca, I hear water in the running, and maybe he's gonna come out shirtless. I was like, no, Bunny, bad Bunny. And then it was like... The writers are like, ha! Plot twist! Luca just immediately takes his palm and puts it against his chest. I'm like... Have I been, like, jebaited and then, like... reverse Uno'd? And they're like, ha, you thought... I don't know. Okay. Yes. Look. I screamed a lot in this one because it's in the script. And I screamed a lot in Shu. But this is the first time I legitimately needed, a few moments where I was like, this is too much. This is too thirsty even for me. Sorry, I'm not making much sense. But basically, the writers... First, they made me feel... like I was being too thirsty and I shouldn't have been so thirsty. And then they were like, oh, you thought this was say-so? And then I was completely caught off guard. I wasn't prepared and mentally I needed a few moments to compose myself so that... And even with those few minutes, I still couldn't like fully express how I feel, how their script is making me feel. I'm like making no sense. Give me like... I'm really not prepared for this. You know, I was like, I've done this like 2 times. I've done 2 routes. I'm almost a veteran at this point. I'm ready for whatever you guys could throw at me. I am. I am. You know, it doesn't take a bad end to see me, like, get flustered or freak out. Sure about that? Yeah, I'm not! I know I'm not now. I was wrong! I was wrong! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so... What I've learned is... I should not be expecting anything because the writers are just here to lead me by the nose. That's what I've learned. So we're gonna continue. My bad. I didn't mean to rant like that. I was just like trying to put my thoughts into words and they really just... It wasn't... My brain was not braining. Oh, I appreciate your guys' affirmations. Okay, I will. I will. Okay. Thanks, Bunny, but feel how my heart is racing right now. No, Luca. If... You should see how mine is racing. My heart's going crazy too, Luca. See? How did you guys know? Okay, okay. It is pretty loud too. Listen, if Luca pulls us in towards his chest, I will. Ah! Luca places his hand to the back of my neck and pulls me into his body. My ear presses against his chest. Yuki Violetta. Lucubs are feeding themselves. They're feeding themselves so well. Oh my god, oh my god. The truth was, Uki Violetta was the mastermind this entire time. I feel the vibration of Luca's chuckle as he speaks above me. The sporadic beat of his heart like the bass line to a song. Do I need another 5? No, no, it's okay, Perinkle. From now on, I'll just subject you guys to my... I'll let you guys, Oh my god, okay. I'm really glad I don't have a Vtuber model right now. I don't know where to look. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Deep breaths. We're good. It sounds nice. Really nice. How are you calm? Like, I know I'm just a flustered person, but how are you so calm, young person? Young lady? Alright, I had my workout. Good job again, Luca. Yeah, you know, Bunny. No pressure or anything, but you really don't want to try this? It's a really good workout with so many benefits. It helps keep your heart healthy, for example. Well, maybe I do need that. I'm more of a couch potato, though. Yeah, aren't we all? Aww. Oh no, what do we do? Luca's sad puppy eyes are staring at me. How do you say no to that? Oh my gosh. This move is illegal and should put him straight to jail. Luca, stop! Stop what? Stop making me want to give it a try! Oh, you're actually trying it after all? Why is he intensifying the puppy eye look? Ugh, I can't help it. Fine. But I'm doing this because it's you. Please help me out, and don't make me do level 8 or higher. Luca laughs a bit at that and smiles brightly. Of course, I'm not inhuman, Bunny. We'll do it at your pace and get you used to this, alright? Oh, and if you get into this, we could work out together in the future with Lucy. That would be Pog. Maybe not with her after thinking about it. She would tease me and stuff. Well, first of all, we need to see that I survived this. Of course, I won't force you to do anything you don't want to. First, we start with a light workout to make sure I don't hurt myself on the treadmill. This is already exhausting. I want to quit, but I won't. For Luca. After that, he starts explaining the machine's mechanisms. Specifically, the different buttons that we will use and what the monitor will show. You can hold these bars while running at your own tempo. Then you can see how fast your heart is beating here. Wait, that's actually so cool. I know, right? Super Pog. Let's start and increase the level slowly to find what's most comfortable for you. Sounds like a plan I can follow. I push the button and I choose level 1. The treadmill starts to move very slowly. This level is very slow. You can use this or level 2 as a way to cool down after working your body. Wait, why do I need to do that at my workout? Can't I just stop and lay down? No. That's actually very dangerous, Bunny. Hoping that he elaborates further, I look at Luca in confusion while turning the treadmill to level 2. You see, when you suddenly stop running, you can get EAC. That doesn't help a person that knows almost nothing about exercising. Oops, sorry. EAC is short for Exercise-Associated Collapse. It's when you stop instantly without cooling down. The muscles of the extremities stop pumping blood to your heart and pull in those extremities. Oh. Please remind me to do that later, Luca. Don't worry, Bunny. As long as I'm here, you'll always be on the safe side. That actually scared me for a moment. I just was like, wait, do I cool down after my workouts? Do I warm up after my workouts? His smile and reassuring words calm me down before the real workout has even started. Alright, let's keep this ball rolling then. Yup, but first, let's do a 5-minute warm-up. Let's stay on this level for that, okay? Okay, I can do this. That's the spirit. Let's go! I walk for 5 minutes, and after that, we amp the levels until we have a nice jogging pace. This actually doesn't feel too bad. Oh my gosh, look at that. The camera, we're bouncing. That's good to know. Keep going. Yeah, I can definitely do this. Wrong. I overestimated my body that isn't used to working out for so long. Or at all. Come on, Bunny. I know you can do this. Only a few minutes left till you can cool down. Oh, my god, I forgot about that part. I can feel myself sweating profusely, heaving my breath as I feel a pat to my back. Bunny, you were Pog. Now go get yourself a good shower. Oh, okay. But I didn't bring a change of clothes. Oh, don't worry, I got this. Sorry, I just want to check with you guys, is the stream okay? Because I notice on my side, sometimes it's kind of, the connection is kind of flashing. So I just want to make sure it's okay for you guys. Shoot. Is it okay? Am I going like in and out? It's okay. Okay, good. Sorry, just wanted to make sure. Oh, shoot, yeah. Because I'm just... normally I don't have a problem. This is not my week in terms of, like, technical issues. Sucks. It's okay, we'll keep going. And if, like, something is, if something looks weird or is, like, sounding weird, then just let me know. And then I'll try to resolve it. With a boisterous laugh, Luca goes into a room. He quickly comes back and throws me a set of clothes. First Shu and now Luca? Wow. A bright blush suddenly appears on my face as the realization dawns on me. Wait, aren't these your clothes? Yeah? So? I mean, technically this is the second time we've worn Luca's clothes because we wore it in shoes route last time too. Are you sure? Yeah, totally. Now, come on. Ah! Despite my flustered look, Luca takes my hand and brings me to his large bathroom to shower. Okay, good. Alright, here's my awesome shower. I recommend taking a cold shower after a workout, since your body got really heated up in your session. Luca, what? You'll get how the shower works on your own. I believe in you. Later, Bunny. And before I know it, Luca closes the door on me. God damn it, Luca. Oh well. I guess I should just treat myself to a nice, relaxing shower. I end up taking a shower in the bathroom. It feels a little odd considering how rich this whole place looks. It's not something I'm used to. After my shower, Luca gets in to take his. Pog. Now it's my turn to get clean. Be back in a bit. Wait, so Luca wasn't showering earlier? So it was Lucy showering earlier? Or was it Luca taking 2 showers? Wow, clean boy. Oh yeah, see you later. I begin to wander around Luca's apartment to keep myself composed. Seriously, how can he not get embarrassed about this whole situation? Also, how did I get so flushed over Luca's route and not shoes? Seriously. Or maybe I'm too worked up about this? Yeah, I'm sure it's just that. There's nothing wrong with showering at your boss's place, his shampoo scent clinging to you. And especially nothing wrong with wearing his clothes. Yep, there's nothing wrong about that. Maybe I'm with Luca all along. Nope. 100... Okay, maybe 90% Yaminian and 10% Quildren. But, maybe a part of me is... Maybe Luca is the kind of otome character that I would go for. Don't know. I shouldn't have thought that. I sigh to myself as I open a door, revealing a semi-made king-size bed. It was placed under a wide window framed by red curtains, displaying the view from the top floor. Ooh, pretty. Cute. On the bed are a wide variety of yellow, brown, and white pillows as per Luca's style. A lime plushie that looks strangely familiar sits comfortably on one of the pillows. Internally, on Shoes Route, I was just dying. Like, I rewatched that stream and I was like screaming. Like, not screaming, but I was definitely like more flustered by things. I think of Luca, it's just like the physical intimacy is what gets to me. Because I am like, if we're talking about love languages, I am a person with physical touch. So that's probably why it's getting to me. I'm rationalizing. That plushie looks really familiar. Where have I seen it? More posters and neon signs line the walls. A recorder lies next to the pillows. I can almost imagine Luca sleeping on the bed, one arm wrapped around the plushie. Yeah, Luca is very charming, I'll be honest. Luca is very charming. But I think all of the Luxiem boys are like super charismatic, so... Luca really likes these posters and lights, hmm? And another pogfish? Does he play the recorder too? Wait, where's the recorder? Is there a recorder? Wait. I was like, did I miss the recorder when I was looking at the background last time? I don't think so. But cute. How cute. I'm back. Sorry I kept you waiting. I turn around to see Luca grinning at me as he walks into the room, fresh from his shower. Ooh, Ike's root was really good. I agree with you there. Oh man, maybe that's why I'm freaking out about Luca's route. I hope I will still be okay when we do Mr. Unbox. Oh my god, like... Also, forgot to mention it, but good job on the treadmill. You did great for a beginner. Thanks. Despite me feeling like I was about to die, I think I do feel healthier. Immediate results, good for you. Pog! If you don't mind me asking, if you have asthma, why are you doing such intense workouts? I had a friend growing up who made it their mission to be the fastest runner in school. I like to compete with them, so we'd race each other constantly. That's all lining up, I see. My asthma was a problem since even jogging in one spot was enough to make me feel winded. I decided to start training my body so that I won't have to constantly rely on my inhaler. Ooh, good for you, Luca. Mel. We'll see. Honestly, I saw an achievement that I'm kind of scared that I might get. No, I don't want to hurt you. You're pretty cool, Luca. Did you beat your friend? Not yet. I haven't challenged them to a race in forever. Well, if you do, I'll be rooting for you. Thank you. Oh, I see you found my little corner there with all my stuff. Yeah, your pet lion guards the area pretty well. That's Augustus, my trusty confidant. Luca shakes his head a little to dry his hair, sending water droplets flying around him. I appreciate it, Mel. I think. I suddenly giggle after imagining Augustus doing the same thing and how alike they look. Hey, why are you giggling? Nothing. I just think the cute little guy suits you. Well, I guess you can say Augustus is like the burrow to my curves. I hope I said that right. Oh? Yeah, it fits, you know, since it's my favorite movie. Actually, since we're looking for something to do, wanna watch it? Sure, that sounds fun. Great. I'll go set it up real quick. Just make yourself comfy next to Augustus. He doesn't bite. On his bed? Luca wants us to sit on his bed? Oh wait, why am I like flustered? We literally slept in Shu's bed. Calm down, Bunny. Here? Are you sure it's okay? Yeah? Well, yeah, of course. On his bed? But that's his personal space. Should I? Accept or decline. Okay, we're finally at another choice. Oof. So, let's recap. Luca wants us to watch movies in his room, sitting on his bed. Now, we could accept because we've already slept in Shu's bed, in Shu's arms, so this should be nothing for us. On the other hand, if I decline, then it might make it weird. Because, I mean, Luca doesn't seem to mind. And I mean, it's not like you're wearing his clothes and sitting on his bed and in his room after you use the shower. Oh my god. This is like what a route. Hold on. Let's see. I think in this case, obviously, or maybe not obviously, but we should accept because we're trying to go on the good route. Yeah, we're gonna accept. I am speaking out my thoughts as intended. Alright, sure. Thank you. My esteemed guest should be comfortable, right? Oh my god, what is with that expression, Luca, huh? Well, you're quite the gentleman. Of course. Wait, let me just clear it a bit here. I can see that Luca probably doesn't mind, nor does he notice my blush. Are we getting friend zoned? Is that why Luca isn't reacting? Are we getting friend zoned? Am I not on the good route? Oh no. I guess it's a good thing he can be a little dense sometimes. Oh, cute. We zoomed in. Oh my god, look. Is that Jazz on the Clock? And that's like hold on, that's Pogfish. And those are is that the Luca's messages? Oh, that's cute. Oh my god. Luca kindly sets some of his stuff to make room for me, and I lay back a little against the pillows on one side of the bed. After he finishes setting up the television and the movie starts playing, he plops down comfortably on the spot next to me. There better be a CG. I want to see a CG. Augustus sits between us, but Luca and I are close enough that our shoulders are almost touching. A fact that gets, well, just a little more distracting as the minutes pass. Okay, Bunny. Just focus on the movie. Remember, you've met Luca's most trustworthy companion, and he's guarding you too. The legendary layers scene. I love this part. I think I remember this. Ogres have layers and donkeys don't, right? Yeah, and yet they become best friends. They didn't change who they are just to please the other person. They accepted them. Differences and all. Is this Shrek? It's part of why. Oh, it was you scrambled it. What was it? An anagram. It's an anagram. It's why Kurz is my favorite. Wait, was I wrong? I just wish everyone could experience something like that, you know? I don't know, though. It's probably a childish thought. Luca looks sad all of a sudden. This must be a vulnerable topic for him, so I'd best be careful of what I say. What approach should I take? Another choice. Okay. Be hopeful or be realistic? Okay. If we are going to be hopeful, I think even though it's good to be honest with your friends and you want to like discuss and have friends who can talk to you about these kind of things, I think it's also important to like it's also nothing wrong with wanting to be supportive, because is this a topic you truly need to feel like, I don't know, what's this the phrase called? Is this the hill you want to die on? And even though that's not the exact situation here, but I think sometimes it's not wrong because we don't know how things handled up. Maybe like it's good to have hope so you can view the world more positively, at least in my perspective. But when you're coming with friends, I don't know if you want to like always be realistic with them. Do you want to be hopeful and encourage him and be like, you know what, there is good in this world, there are possibilities, we can believe in that? Or should you be realistic and be like, yeah, I think that sounds like a nice idea, but oftentimes, unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way. I'm being very analytical in this one. This is making me consider a lot. First, we gotta save, as we always do. Let's see. I feel like this is an important choice. Are we gonna be hopeful? Are we gonna be realistic? It's good to be realistic with your friends, but there's also nothing wrong with supporting them, encouraging them in their ideals, as long as it's not something dangerous. And especially because this is pretty innocent. It's like, I hope everyone can find someone who accepts them the way they are. I feel like being realistic, well, I don't know. I don't want to get too ideal. I feel like when we're doing these routes, I don't want to be too idealistic. And this time there aren't really any hints because I can't look at the structure, I can't look at the wording, I can't look at the So far, I'd like to think we're on the good route, if not the friend route. Oh my god, it's already been 2 hours? Okay. Let's... Oh, wait, which one did I pick? Which... I actually went back. Hold on. Okay. I think we're gonna go hopeful. Because there is good in this world, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to see the brighter side of things. Don't worry, it's not childish. I agree with you. Everyone does deserve to feel like they can be themselves freely and be loved instead of judged for it. Including you. Thanks, Bunny. I knew you'd understand, and I could say the same for you. I feel like we made the right choice. Okay, good. Good. Luca's eyes meet mine again, and I get lost in their genuine sincerity for a moment. How could anyone want him to change? Why would they make him feel that way about himself? It pains me to even think about it. Well, back to the movie. I'm not sure Kurz would like how sappy we're getting. Maybe Burrow would? Oh my god, you're right. Luca, at first glance, especially with that charismatic cheerfulness of his. Some might say he has it all. He seems to live a comfortable life on the outside, but does he feel the same inside, I wonder? At some point, I feel a weight lean on my shoulder. I turn to see it's Luca's head. His eyes are closed and his breathing is even. Oh, that's so cute. It seems like Luca fell asleep while the movie's still on. What should I do? Whoa, so many choices. Whoa! We're very active, aren't we? Let him sleep or wake him up. Okay. We had to face a similar situation in Shu's route where we were like, should we let him sleep or should we wake him up? Now, Luca woke up late, he's tired, he worked out, and now he's relaxed. I say, we let the boy sleep. He must be tired. I should let him sleep. Oh, cute! Oh my god. Oh, that's so cute. Look at him! Look at the sleepy Luca. I put a blanket on Luca carefully, and he snuggles into it. As I continue to watch his favorite movie, a smile finds its way onto my face, knowing he let me see a new side of him today. Yeah, we're gonna get... I hope we get sleeping CGs of all the Luxiem members. They are so cute. A few hours later... Bunny? Luca stirs awake, and I watch as he winces at the brightness of the room. Did I fall asleep? His voice is deep and rough, not like the normal cheerful voice of Boss. More like how he might sound in the early mornings. Oh boy, we all know that voice. You look like you needed it, so I thought it would be a good idea to let you rest for some time. I smile at him, and he smiles back. My entire body fills with warmth at the sight, almost as dazzling as the place he lives in. Lesson learned. If someone is sleeping, we let them sleep. Unless they have an exam or like a specific meeting that they're late for. We let them sleep. Sleep is good. Luca takes my hand within both of his. Without his lavender eyes ever leaving mine, he presses a kiss to the back of my hand. Whoa, I just blanked out for a moment there. Luca! I feel as if fireworks are exploding in my chest. I really appreciate it, Bunny. That was so good. Even though I've probably seen it around 1,587 times. That much? Yeps. And I guess watching it with someone really makes it special and good. I can't be bothered to hide the upward tug of my lips. I'm glad that Luca invited me over today. I'm happy that he shared something this close to his heart with me. I didn't notice the monitor dimly lighting Luca's room in the corner. I squinted at the screen, trying to make out what was on it from a distance. Bunny? What's the matter? Why are you staring? Instantly, I pulled my eyes away from his screen, blinking a couple of times before laughing awkwardly. No, it's nothing. I was just looking at your computer. I'm sorry for snooping if there's anything confidential on it. It's alright, Bunny. That's just my game updating. Oh? What games do you play? A variety, really. Like first-person shooters, battle royale, open world, and endurance games. Oof, that is a variety. I really like this mountain climbing game called King of the Hill. It's a tricky game at first. I used to get so mad every time I failed to make it to the top fast enough, but now I'm basically a pro. Isn't Luca at like the top of the scoreboards for like Niji Sanji, that specific game? Like, he is so cracked at it. The speedrunning game Luca describes to me as interesting and frustrating. I'm curious as to why it's his favorite. I take a closer look at the screen, no longer seeing the loading menu I had before. Is it finished? Yep. Do you want to try? It might take a while for you to get it though, but I can teach you. Yes, I'd love to. I bet on your pogfish that I'll do great on my first run. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. At my words, Luca's eyes twinkle with excitement. His lips upturn into a wide smile, showing off his pearly whites. I'm thrilled that I get to enjoy something else that makes Luca happy. I wasn't having a hard time with the controls since they were relatively simple to understand. However, I soon realized that this game is going to be much more difficult. I hope there isn't any fall damage in this. Don't let me die, okay? You don't have to worry about that. There isn't any, and if there were, I'd make sure you survive. It feels so good to have my very own knight in shining cotton. You should pay attention or you'll fall. Just as his warning left his lips, my character in-game plummets to the very beginning, sprouting a random voice line about trying again. Oh no. My heart drops in my chest. So much for doing great on my first try. I couldn't even get 2 feet off the ground. A pout warms its way onto my lips. It's okay. It probably took close to 30 minutes for me to get good. Let me help you. 30 minutes, that was it? Alright. So, I'd like to try it on my phone first. It's not bad. You know, we can be independent, we can be strong, we want to learn. All good things, right? We could also let him help us, which is also a good thing. If we want to let Luca help us, we would have more opportunities. Actually, I don't know why I'm thinking so hard on this. Even though it's good to be independent, I think the answer is pretty clear. Thank you, Luca. I think I'd go crazy if I had to do this by myself. It's no problem at all. Here, I'll show you. I sigh and nod my head, relenting. I move my hand off the mouse so he can take hold of it, but Luca places his hand on the back of mine. Now he's holding both my hand and the mouse. Good choice. Made the good choice. All you have to do is take your time. There's no need to rush. I really am trying my best. I don't know how you do it. Failure is just something that happens. It's not you. Each one can make you stronger and wiser. As he speaks over me, he effortlessly maneuvers up the terrain. His voice sends vibrations through my body from how close he is. It's getting harder to pay attention to what's happening on the screen. Ooh. Even if you don't succeed the first time, it's not a sign that you should give up. When what you're doing doesn't work, it just means a correction is needed. whether a huge detour or a small course change. That's a really good line. I like that a lot. That's really uplifting. Instead of trying to scale this building, you should go through these little obstacles on the right so there's less room for you to fall, even if you miss grabbing onto one. Is that what you learned from starting up the cabaret? Business-wise, I mean, the thing about failure. I look over my shoulder at Luca's face. He doesn't meet my eyes, only staring at the screen. There's no smile on his lips. Oh no. I guess you can say that. You just got a free lesson in entrepreneurship, Bunny. Use this information wisely. Ooh. Free? Free? No, I'm kidding. Appreciate it. Entrepreneurship is super hard. Look at the time. Sorry, Bunny. I know I invited you today, but I forgot I have some stuff to do. No, it's okay, Luca. Thank you for inviting me anyways. I had fun. We've been having some quality time lately. I hope you're not tired of me yet. No, I really enjoyed our time together. It feels like we've been doing this forever. You know, the feeling is mutual. Take care on your way home. Thank you, Luca. Have a good night. A smile hasn't plastered on my face since I left Luca's apartment. Today is really a pleasant day. Luca is really easy to get along with. It might sound weird, but I feel like I've known him much longer than I actually do. I suppose that just happens when you get along really well with someone. Hey, Bunny. Are you okay? Yes. I'm fine. Why? Your face. It's all red. Is your work really that bad? No. Everyone there is really nice, and today's my day off. Oh, okay. Tell me if you need something, alright? There's food in the fridge. Just heat it up. I'll be in the living room. Thank you. I glance at my bed as I do my nightly routine. I giggle to myself after seeing my plushies and remembering Augustus. Then it hit me. That's right, you do have an Augustus plushie on your bed. Oh my gosh. We have the same plushie? Luca, do we really have to keep racing? You have to use your inhaler after each one. Of course we do. I've been practicing. I have to beat you, so we'll keep going until I do. But you're gonna run out of air if we do. I'm not gonna go easy on you just because we're friends. Luca grumbles under his breath while pouting. He couldn't believe his friend thought he would need them to give him even a single victory. If you even think of slowing down during our race, I'll never forgive you, redacted. Ooh. Haha, I wasn't going to. Don't worry. Good. I swear on my pogfish that I'm gonna beat you with my strength alone. Well, I hope you're still hungry because you're about to eat my dust again. That is cute. Ready, go! Oh, so cute. Oh my god, I can't believe it. We've made it. We are almost at the end. Chapter 6. That was a roller coaster. Oh, that's so pretty. Is this still Luca's kitchen? Wow. Of course he still has cheddar cheese poggles in the back. But that's super pretty. I really like this design. I wake up to the sound of my room. Oh, this is ours? This is our house? Wow. Fancy. Also, definitely losing my voice. I wake up to the sound of my roommate dropping dishes into the sink. As I open my bedroom door, the scent of pancakes blesses my nose. I look over at her plate, which is stacked tall with pancakes, and think about how lucky I am to have a roommate like her. She looks at me curiously as she eats, so I just smile. Morning. Hey, are you going to work today? Nope. so I can take my time to enjoy your God-sent pancakes. I give her a bright grin that is returned with a chuckle. My roommate stands up, shaking her head. I'll go get another plate and fork then. Sounds good. A few minutes later, she returns with a plate of food in her hands, placing it down onto the dining table. I'm surprised you're still here. Why's that? Your boss usually invites you to go out with him on your day off, which, by the way, is super unprofessional. There isn't any malicious intent in her voice, and her face is as neutral as if she just asked me to pass the butter, so I assume it was meant as a joke. Still, I'm taken aback by the statement. Before I know it, my roommate is getting up from the table to put her dirty dishes in the sink. Well, it's a good thing. Enjoy your day off as you should. I'm going to get ready for work. The sound of the bathroom door closing makes my head ring. Rumi-chan is right. Luca has always gone out of his way to invite me to go out, even when we were nothing but strangers to each other. I've been so selfish and ungrateful. Wait. So she calls Luca unprofessional and you're like, I have not reciprocated Luca. I mean, I admit, your priorities are on point, but interesting. As I eat the last bit of my breakfast, I put my dishes into the sink to clean up and then make my way to my room. Luca's been on my mind the entire time. For once, I want to do something nice for him, so it makes me wonder what we can do together until an idea pops into my head. Immediately, I fish for my phone from in between my bedsheets and dial Luca's phone number. It takes a while before he answers the call. Oh, Bunny, this is a surprise. Good morning, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, I just wanted to give you a call. Oh, how come? Did something happen? I nod my head even though he can't see me, making me look as ridiculous as I feel. Nothing happened, don't worry. I was just thinking that you were always the one inviting me out to have fun, and you go out of your way to ensure that I have a good time. So I wanted to do the same for you. Ooh, good girl. Aw, that's nice of you, Bunny. Thank you. Did you have something in mind for us to do? My mind goes blank. I didn't think I would get this far. I rack my brain for something we both can do that isn't too out there or a danger to my wallet. I don't want Luca to lift a finger, not even his pinky toe. I scan my room for inspiration as he patiently waits for my response on the other side of the phone. My eyes soon fall onto my telescope that I brought with me when I moved into this apartment. Living in the city wasn't ideal for stargazing, but I found out the lights from the buildings outside didn't hinder my ability to do so. I smile brightly. Let's go on a camping trip. A camping trip? Is it too last minute? It's spontaneous, that's for sure. You won't even have to lift a finger other than driving to the campsite, of course. My family used to go on one every year before I moved. It was around this time too. I have my equipment and everything still. I'll bring it and we'll have fun together. I'm in. I won't leave you to do all the work though. I'll see if I have anything that I can bring as well. Good. I want to help a little bit. I'll see if Shu or Mista has camping gear I can borrow. My heart flutters at Luca's acceptance and eagerness to go. His own excitement radiates through the phone and washes over me as well. Thank you, Luca. No, Bunny, thank you for inviting me. I have to go now. We'll talk again later, alright? I'll pick you up and you can direct me where to go. Sounds good. Ooh, camping. It's been a long time since I last spent time in the great outdoors. The air seems fresher and the sky appears more brilliantly blue. Whether it was due to my surroundings or because of Luca's presence next to me, which made everything seem much more beautiful. I'm not sure. Luca is as energetic as ever on the hike. I was huffing and puffing, but Luca never slowed down, even though we were both sweating from the rough terrain. Ah! Luca? What's wrong? Oh, that's cute! Aha! Hold on. We have a new outfit. Ooh. Look, he has an Augustus. What was it? The fanny pack? Oh, that's adorable. Why those two boys? That's true, right? I think Vox and Ike probably have like have stuff. But I don't. Yeah, that's a good question. One for the writers to ask. But yeah, isn't this cute? The Augustus bag. And he's wearing. I'm sorry, his expression. Gah, I hate spiders. Why do they have so many legs? You're right, the bag does have ears. That's so cute. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And I'm also happy that they like put the face underneath the zipper, because sometimes, you know, when they put like cartoons on bags, you zip through the face and it makes you feel so bad. Very cute. Very, very cute. 10 out of 10 would buy if they made it. Alright, alright. So, another choice. Do we joke around with Luca or should we scare him? I feel like scaring Luca when he's already scared is no fun. Because if you want to joke around with someone, they should also laugh. So we could joke around with him and that would still be fun. But if it was any other time, we would scare Luca. Don't get me wrong. But for now, we're gonna joke around with him. So they can wear lots of socks. Luca gives me an amused chuckle. Okay, good, good, good. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm like simping or if we're like on the good route. You're funny. Thank you, I think. No, but the thought of having dozens of legs crawling all over me is really gross. I don't know how you keep your cool when we see them. Well, I'm not really a fan of it either, but I do find them cool. You know, when you suggested we go camping, I was expecting a nice clearing near a cabin and a lake, not the outback of Australia. Whoa, you two are like brave. Camping okay, I know the outback is somewhere like you can go, but whoa. I'm just trying to imagine all like the scorpions and the bugs. Terrifying. Nature has its ups and downs, but I guarantee it's all gonna be uphill from here. Alright, I'll trust you. So what's your favorite thing about camping? I don't know. I guess it's just the opportunity to get away from everything and just enjoy being outdoors. Nature. Grass. What's that? Anyways, let's go find a good spot to set up camp and leave the spider's home be. Technically, we're in the spider's home, right? Because we went outside. So, we're the intruders here. They aren't very good hosts anyways. Shoo! Shoo! Does he think it's like a dog? I can't help laughing, but sure enough, it scoots away. Whoa. How can you be so calm right now? Didn't you say you hate bugs? Well, spiders are arthropods. It's totally different. They're so cool. I wish I could spin webs with my non-existent spinnerets. Ooh, Spider-Man. Why? So you can trap and keep me all to yourself? No. What I'm saying is that they're not our enemy unless we make them one. We look around as we walk further onto the grounds. There's a lake in the distance, a fireplace, and enough space for the two of us to set up and relax. Overall, the space was prepared well. Check this out. Seems like the spot is a regular place for camping. They got stuff for us to do. Let's see. A frisbee, butterfly nets, fishing poles. Have you ever fished before? Not since I was a kid. The one time I tried, I kept poking my finger with the hook. After that, I just hung around when we went on fishing trips. But did you catch any fish? Yeah, 3, but they weren't very big. Well, I happen to be an expert fisherman. Oh, look at him! Look at him power posing, all proud. That's such a cute sprite. Every fish I catch, I guarantee that it'll be at least 20 pounds. Holy cow, 20 pounds? Are these fish or... Whoa. We can eat the ones I catch for the ultimate camping experience. Oh, that's generous of you, Luca. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Oh, I thought we were getting a CG. There's no doubt in my mind that Luca is the kindest man I know, even when it came down to helping me put the bait on the hook. The dock is a decent in size, enough for us to walk side by side with room left over. Once our gear is ready, we sit down and let the rods fly. For a few moments, there is a peaceful stillness of doing something with someone. It's absolutely breathtaking watching the sun fall on his face. With Luca, the scenery looks picturesque, as if he belongs there. Did you know some people fish with spears? I'm sorry, it's just like, it was so romantic and they were like, oh, I just want this moment to last forever. And then she's like, do you know some people fish with spears? No way. So they just stab the fish? That actually sounds pretty pog. Right? And then there's ice fishing. For someone who hasn't fished in a while, you sure know a lot. Not as much as I like the idea of doing it with you. What? Yeah, I thought it would be super fun to go fishing with you. What? Don't you want to? Of course I do. What do you mean? You just seem a little flustered. That's all. Shut up. Well, there are so many responses I can make, each more daring than the last. I settle for laughter. Loud, raucous laughter, enough to scare the fish before we can even cast our lines. My stomach hurts by the time I'm done, and Luca's face is still tinted red. You're so mean. We're both the bad guys here. If you look at it from the fish's... We're both the bad guys here if you look at it from the fish's point of view. Teasing them with food before we poke them, gut them, and eat them. You're not as much of a bad guy as you think, Bunny. That isn't bad to you? Not really. If this is the worst thing you've done today, then I'd say you're pretty alright. Ooh. Almost forgot. Luca is a mafia boss. A few moments after patiently waiting for what felt like forever, I feel a heavy tug of the pole in my hands. Maybe it's because we've been quiet for so long. Oh man. Hey Luca, I think I got something. It's tugging a little Whoa, it's really strong. You got it? It's fine, it's fine. Are you sure? I feel like the Luca route is constantly testing my independence. Do we let Luca help us and have cutesy moments? Or do we stay independent and strong and we don't need no one? Obviously, we're gonna let him help. Because even though, like, isn't there like that saying where it's like, even when you're in front of the person you like, everyone is a child? Like, you just hope, even though you know you don't need their help, it's nice knowing that they will help you, and you do hope that they will offer the help. You know? I think it's cute. You can have the pole. Or are we being too soft? I should have saved. No, keep hanging on. Just a bit longer, okay? See? Of all the things I was expecting, his warmth behind me wasn't it. Oh. Luca braces himself against me, my back to his chest. His arms are around my waist, ensuring that I won't be going anywhere. Oh. Blue cups. Whatever you catch, I'll cook it for you, okay? I think I've got it. You got this, Bunny. Keep it steady. With considerable effort and like splashing us both in the face, I do. The fish is relatively large, more significantly than the ones I previously caught. Good job. This is the greatest achievement I've ever accomplished. You should be proud. You secured dinner for us. Let's go dry ourselves and start a fire before it gets too dark. Ooh, the Milky Way. That's pretty. Yeah, that's super pretty. That's so soft and so ethereal. Wow. It's very mystical too, with like, I don't know, the Milky Way is always mystical, but the way the Milky Way lights are reflected on like the mountains, oh, that's pretty. We both wash up after fishing, changing into our pajamas. The sun is set and I begin to hear sounds of the insects. For a campground as fancy as this, it seems odd that we haven't run into anybody else. I'm grateful for it though. I rummaged through my bag for my telescope that I disassembled a bit to fit it in. I was hoping that I'd be able to show off some constellations to Luca, so I decided to take it with me. By the time I made my way back to the campfire, Luca had already finished cleaning the fish we caught and started cooking. I don't know if I lost track of time while changing, or he's just that good of a knife. It's gorgeous night sky, I agree. Have a seat. I'm almost done over here. Okay, wait, quick question. Is it just me, or did the chat box, like this box here, did it become black? Am I in a bad row? Oh no. It was yellow before, or did it just change because of like the current scene? Uh-oh. Oh no, what did I do? Are you sure you don't want any help? No? Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm just being like... Okay, thank you, Potato. Maybe it's just because of the scene change. Okay, okay. Yeah, just relax. Oh, thank you, Luca. I needed that. I take a seat and get comfy in the chair. I then begin to reassemble my telescope and set it right next to me. Do you like to cook, Luca? You seem to be really good at it. Yeah, I do. I can make a decent meal fit for the cabaret. I usually clean up during the food prep too, so I know there won't be a big mess later. So you like to clean too? Or do you just like things clean, since I guess there's a difference? Both. It's relaxing to clean up, and it bothers me when there's a mess. Because of that, my sister began to call me the perfect male wife. Oh, that's a great reference. I could see you as a house husband. Another great reference. But I leave my house, so I can't be a house husband. There's a difference. You know what? Sure. Why not? You don't sound like you believe me. I don't. I mean, I do believe you. It sounds like you're questioning me. A true male wife. You're a male girlfriend until someone puts a ring on it. Those are the rules. Alright, alright. By the way, the food's done. I made a fish sandwich, so what do you want to drink? What are my options? Fruit punch, soda, beer, and water. Oh, I get to pick. Okay. I'm not an alcohol person, and I'm also not really a soda person. Between fruit punch and water, probably water. Some water, please. Coming right up. He grabs 2 bottles of water and hands one to me. He sets the other one down in the cup holder of the chair next to me. Then he straightens up where he prepped and cooked. We were picking up the foil the food was wrapped in. Sorry, as I was reading, Luca like shot up and then zoomed in. Luca makes his way back towards me and sits in his own chair. Is he gonna back up? Oh no. Wow, it looks so good, Luca. My mouth is practically watering from the smell alone. Thanks, Bunny. I think turning it into a fish sandwich was a great idea instead of just eating the fish by itself. Let me try a bite first. He lifts the sandwich to his mouth and takes a large bite out of it. His cheeks fell out on the sides, resembling that of a chipmunk. Though since we were outside, I wouldn't put it past it if a chipmunk runs right past us right now. Not bad, not bad. Alright, Bunny, open wide. Is he gonna feed us? Oh my god. Luca, are you serious? Yeah, it's really good. Aren't you hungry? Here, take a bite. Okay then. Even though I have my own sandwich on my lap that's still warm, I humor Luca and reach across the armrest of my chair to take a bite out of his. My bite was significantly smaller than his though. Hopefully the fish he cooked was enough for him to make several sandwiches, or else he's still going to be hungry. I like how the MC in Ike's route was like, oh no, when we share drinks and when we like taste each other's drinks, we're gonna get our own straws. But the MC in Luca's route is like, Luca's sandwich? Don't mind if I do. I like how all the MCs are like, I don't know if they're like distinctly different, but they are different in each of the routes. That's so interesting. Because I also agree that like, I think you would be different to attract the different boys. It's not that you yourself have changed, but because you're dealing with someone different, maybe you have different aspects of your personality come out. Ooh, interesting. Luca's face lights up as he enjoys the taste of his dinner. As he pulls away his food from his mouth, I notice the corner of his lips is smudged with whatever sauce he has in his fish sandwich. Luca seems to not notice it at all, so I took the liberty and reached across my seat to wipe his lips with my thumb. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she is different in bad route, you're right. Like, that's what I mean. I enjoy how like the different personalities are in the different routes. The bad route MC, she deserved it. But my goodness, this MC, she's so active and she's like, oh gosh, I'm shy. She just uses her thumb to wipe his lips. What are you doing? You had sauce on your mouth. Just cleaning it up. Oh, thanks. You're a messy eater, Luca. Luca, another person who can dish it but can't take it. I'm not. It just tastes so good. I can't help but devour it all. It does. You're also a great cook. I rate this a 10 out of 10. Thank you, Grandmaster Chef Bunny. It's an honor to be acknowledged by you. Not at all. Yes. It was a good meal. Filling and warm in more than one way. Is that a good sign that Hikaruno hasn't shown up, or... No. We'll see if Hikaruno makes his appearance soon. We get up, stretch, and chat as night begins to fall. As the sounds of nature get a bit louder, the stars begin to appear in the sky. It looks like it was ripped straight out of a postcard, and it feels as if Luca's luck has also rubbed off on me. We sit near the tent, the air around us starting to get cooler. I lean against him, the two of us silent for a while until he speaks. You know, I keep having this bad dream. Everything's normal except me. I've turned into a zombie and I'm just so damn slow. My body just starts falling apart and I can barely move. it was so hard to breathe and I couldn't take care of anyone. People just baby me, feel sorry for me, and stitch me back together like I'm some rag doll. What's the worst part? All of it. There was no way for it to get any better, and there was no way for me to protect anyone. I was just useless. Oh no. That sucks. Like, no joke, sometimes bad dreams are truly... Like, I don't know if anyone else can relate, but sometimes bad dreams are truly have an impact because it feels so real, and I think it would really, really hurt if someone were to just dismiss it and be like, oh yeah, it was just a dream. Like, yes, you know it's just a dream, but at that moment, thinking back onto that dream, something is so... You feel like you lived through it, and it felt real to you at that moment. So I think absolutely would never dismiss it. I'm just saying, like, that's not even an option. But I think if you have someone in your life who would do that, and of course everyone's different, but I think that's a red flag if someone just dismisses your feelings, or when you're like sharing how you feel. That's a huge red flag for me. Yeah, the emotions definitely linger, and you're kind of, it's like, I think you can be okay after a while, but it's definitely not nothing. I don't really dream that often, but when I do, I don't remember what happens, as if I never dreamt at all. Oh, that's lucky. I'm the opposite. I remember most of my dreams, and I've had some weird ones. I can't really put myself in your shoes exactly, mostly because your feet are way bigger than mine. But even if you were slow and falling apart, it would be hard for me to say that you were useless from what I know of you. Leading people, having them believe in you, that's not a skill everyone has. A leader who isn't good at what he does isn't worth a grain of salt. What good is a leader that can't do anything? Are people supposed to listen to me just because I said so? Not at all. Why do you like lions so much? It's always been a thing in our family, but they're proud, strong creatures. Like you. Like... yeah. With big fluffy manes. It's easy to see that you're the type of person who cares deeply for your pride. Whether you're slow or falling apart, you'll still try your hardest to protect those you care about. I know that, and I'm sure your loved ones know that too. So, even if you're a burden in your dreams, wake up and wiggle your toes. When the sun rises, it shines on you, and you shine brighter. You've never seen me that early in the morning. It doesn't take the whole day to recognize sunshine. You're pretty silly, you know that? So I've been told. That is also such a cute line. It doesn't take a whole day to recognize sunshine. That is so cute. That's probably another really memorable quote for me from this game. Before I can throw another joke his way, a dazzling light captures my attention. Shooting star. Startled, I turn towards it, only to be amazed at the sight that greets me. Up there, a blanket of stars stretched far and wide, illuminating the dark. Whoa, so many stars. Yeah, it's so pretty. It's been a while since I've seen this kind of sight. You can't see this type of thing in the city. I can see the stars, but it's too bright for me to see a cluster like this, even with my telescope. I motion towards the telescope, silently asking Luca if he wants to take a closer look, to which he obliges. This is my first time seeing something like this. I've always lived in the city, and I never had a telescope like this. It was a birthday present. I used to be into astrology, though not as much as now, but I still have a love for the stars. The moon is beautiful tonight, isn't it? Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Is this... So... Luca recently did a dating show with Anna. And I'm just thinking, like, I know that this is the classic line, but has anyone watched Luca's dating show with Anna as the Bachelorette? And Luca is just like climbing everywhere, and Pomu is like, oh yeah, the moon is beautiful tonight, isn't it? Oh my god. Frogbert! And Luca, like, the moon is derpy tonight. It's so cute, it's so cute, it's so cute, it's so cute. I'm so sorry. This is such a romantic, lovely moment. But because it's Luca, I can't help but refer it back to Luca being the moon. Still stunning though. The CG, stunning. The line, brilliant. I'm so sorry. He lightly sways side to side to a song he sings in his head, a smile playing on his lips. I can't help but snicker a bit while staring back up to him. Ooh, Perinkle, is that the full line? Wow, hold on, hold on. Let's see. Is that the full line? Oops. Try meaning. Ooh. That's so romantic. The moon isn't out right now, but yes. Yes, it is beautiful. No, it did. I looked it up and it is. That's such a, honestly, that's such a beautiful... That's such a poetic and beautiful way to tell someone I love you. I don't know, it's just like a beautiful, I think, expression. That's probably why it's a classic, though. I can see it through your telescope. I saw some shooting stars, too. You should make a wish before you miss your chance. And can I just say, like, the perspective of the CG, where, I don't know, the positioning and his gaze, oh my god, top tier, top tier. It really looks like he's looking right at you. Did you already make a wish? Luca eagerly nods his head, still looking through my telescope. I assume he's still looking at the stars and the moon that I hadn't known was out until he told me. Because you were too busy looking at Luca. Uh-huh. I made one for each shooting star I caught. I don't think that's how it works, Luca. What did you wish for? If I tell you, it won't come true, dummy. You're right, sorry. I'll make my wish then. I turned to watch the sea of stars before closing my eyes to make my wish, my heart thudding in my chest at an insane pace. I wish for Luca to always be happy. Aww. It's getting late, really late now. I guess we have to call our spontaneous camping trip to a successful end. Oh yeah, you have to be at the cabaret early tomorrow. Yup. I guess I'll see you in the afternoon for your shift, right? You go on ahead and get some rest. I'll meet you back at the tent. I give Luca a firm nod and we both stand up to clean up as much as we can together. I disassemble my telescope and make my way towards the tent. I slip between the folds and get comfortable. I expected the hard ground to make my night a living nightmare, but surprisingly I'm not bothered by it. I'm happy that I can enjoy a good night's sleep while we're playing the entire day in my dreams. I don't remember much after turning in. I fell asleep soon after my body settled in my sleeping bag. The next thing I know, Luca wakes me up and drops me off back at my place early the next morning. Though I still feel drowsy, I'm filled with light and hopeful thoughts, humming as I open the door to my apartment. Okay, I know I talked about this, but I think we live here in Royal Cafe because in our kitchen, we had full-length mirrors, like beautiful. So I think this is where we live. I thought we lived here, but I think we live here. Anyways, I'm greeted at the door by my roommate, which is a bit strange. We're friendly enough, but usually at this time, I expected them to still be asleep. I thought you had a day off yesterday. I did. We just had a change of plans, that's all. How much did things change for you to have your first overnight trip with your boss? Look, I'm really tired and I have work tomorrow. We should talk first. I mean, what kind of friend would I be if I didn't tell you about my old boss, Kaneshiro? What? My brows furrow. I didn't think the cabaret was your kind of scene. I didn't work at the cabaret. So you worked at the golden place where he lays his head? Nope. Doesn't he own a clothing store? Technically, his sister does, but I've never worked at one of the fronts. You give up yet? I'm going to bed. I'm too tired for this. Do you want me to tell you the things I did for the dawn to the Kaneshiro crime family? I'm sorry? You heard me. Luca Kaneshiro is an evil and cruel mafia boss. Someone I used to work for. I find myself sitting on the couch, willingly swallowing the poison I was being fed. Had anyone else mentioned Luca in this context, I would have ignored it. What do you mean he was your boss? What was your job? He did a lot of cruel things at first, but after a while, he just stopped. He didn't do anything a mafia boss would do. He didn't try to do anything someone in his position would be doing. Just that smiling face. I listen intently to what I'm being told. I can't force myself to interrupt her. The information itself was enough to stun me for a lengthy period of time. People were afraid of him. They were all scared of him, but they still loved him to death. The danger wasn't worth it. It was why I left. I was tired of fearing for my life and fearing for the ones that I love. I guess he was too busy playing pretend, but he was never interested in the reason as to why I left. It's not my concern anymore, but what about you? You fell for that puppy dog act. Hook, line, and sinker. What if you get hurt? What will you do then? It's not an act, and I didn't fall for anything. I won't get hurt, you have to trust me. She turns her back to me and walks over towards the desk, reaching into a drawer and taking out a manila folder. Oh my god. It looks crisp and clean like new. When she turns back to me, my anxiety grows. Read this dossier and try to say that again. I stole it from one of his cabinets before I left. I'm sure you can understand what kind of man Luca Kaneshiro is with this. I do as I'm told, but I don't think I can actually defend Luca's character any further due to the fact that I don't know who he really is. It's shocking enough finding out that someone who I've befriended, who I thought I could trust, is the ringleader of the mob. All those co-workers you're so buddy-buddy with are probably already laughing at you as we speak. I'm sure you're tired, so you should get some sleep. Head to bed. We'll talk more about it later. It would be a miracle if I managed to get any sleep. Over the week, I thought I'd gotten to know Luca. We'd gotten closer. At least, I thought so. Was everything just a childish game to him? How could he lie to me? I suppose this isn't something he can easily tell me about. But then, why bother with all the outings and hangouts? I agree, Rumi-chan is epic. I hope she gets her own game. Luca Kaneshiro. Do I really know the real you? To say I'm uncomfortable would be an understatement. I didn't get a wink of sleep. Coming home only to be ambushed by the truth behind the cabaret about everything. Especially about Luca. If what Rumi-chan said was true, what use could I possibly have to Luca? What was his reason for keeping me around? The more I think about it, the more my head hurts. My chest is pained as if I swallowed an ice cube whole. I'd been lying down in my room all day, somewhat grateful that Rumi has not visited me yet in my room to press for more. I turn to stare at the clock. It is already time when the cabaret is supposed to open. For that, I'm also glad I didn't have a morning shift. I don't think I would have been able to face Luca without sorting out my head and heart first. I need to get up. I'm sick and tired of lying down. Reluctantly, I sit up in bed and swing my legs over to the side before standing up. It's not like I can hide in my room forever. Also, can I just say, before I'm sorry for breaking the immersion, but MC literally has a picture of Luca here. Like, did Rumi not be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't have a picture of my old boss on your wall? No? Sorry, I was like reading and I realized this picture is literally right here above her headboard. I can't hide from my feelings. I have to face them head on. I'll need to face Luca eventually. I might as well get something to eat. I shuffle toward my bedroom door, which leads to the kitchen. I'm suddenly jolted forward, but luckily I managed to catch myself on the dresser before actually hurting myself. Oh. Yeah, that's fair too. We can... Okay, this isn't Luca Kaneshiro. This is... Luke Kanekiro. It's a alternative Luca who has posters. Looking down at what tripped me, I'm shocked to find that it's Augustus, Luca's favorite plushie. My heart clenches as I think about how just the other day I was excited over having a duplicate of this toy. Maybe I can just tell him that I'm not feeling well. It wouldn't be a lie after all. I'd been so sick I didn't want to leave my room even to eat, ever since Rumi-chan told me the truth. I'm not the type of person to avoid conflict, and I know I have a lot of unresolved issues with Luca. He's my boss at the cabaret, so we'll be seeing each other soon enough. Oh boy, oh boy. I opened the door only to be immediately greeted by my roommate. Oh, Bunny, you're up. There's food in the kitchen and you must be hungry, right? I mean, you've been in your room all day. Yeah, I just wanted to get some food before I went out. I walk past her and shuffle my feet towards the kitchen. The consequence of missing so much sleep in one night is starting to catch up with me. Have you called your manager and quit yet? I'm sorry. Why would I quit my only source of income that helps me pay my half of the rent? Well, your boss is a first-class psycho. That should be your first reason. Do you really need another? Okay. Hold on. I get that Luca is a don for a mafia group. We have established that. But you worked for him. How can you... Okay. I'm not saying we've all been in tough times. We've all taken on jobs where you need to, like, make a living. But for you to be like, Luca is crazy, but you worked for him. You did the things he did. And I mean, technically you did the things he told you to do, but I mean, still. Also, when she says decline, it's like, I don't want to hear more from him. Or find out more. Find out more, decline, find out more, decline. I think it's always good to have more information, even if you, like, whether you choose to take it to heart or not, at least finding out more and then coming to your own conclusion at the end doesn't hurt. Wow, we have so many slots for Luca. Hard decisions, hard decisions. Find out more. Wait, No, because let me think back. Luca said he hopes that people can get to know people for who they are. That was the whole point of watching Crush. So I could decline. Or we could find out more. Do we want to learn more or do we... This is off topic. I just realized that my bed in the game has a Shuyamino bedspread. I approve. I agree. I would also have a Shuyamino bedspread. Find out more. I'm just curious. I think we should find out more. It is so hard, Mel. Oh, whoops. Find out more. I remain silent. I want to know more. Maybe. It might help sort out my brain if I knew the full story. She takes that as an acceptance. He has a lot of enemies and has done a lot of bad things in his life. He has killed and stolen from people. Used his wealth to get out of trouble many times. I don't know what kind of person he's been putting on around you, but he isn't a good guy. Luca is using you, Bunny. With what you know now, what do you think he's going to do after he finds out that you know everything? That you know the truth? We need to go to the police. I can protect you from him, and not just you, but so many other innocent people too. We can do it if we take him down together. Everything she is telling me feels surreal. I haven't known Luca for a long time, but he has always been an honest person. He's kind to everyone, including me. It is still hard to believe he would do anything that would put anyone in danger or hurt them in the process. Hurt them on purpose. You don't know who you're dealing with here. I have seen firsthand what he can do when he's angry, and it is not something anyone should ever experience. You know everything about him, and yet you didn't do anything until now. Good point. If you really wanted to stop Luca, to protect me, why did you take so long? Because I needed concrete evidence to actually convict him. I'm trying to protect you from Luca because I'm your friend. All this new information is making my head fuzzy, so I cut the conversation there. I feel as though I've exhausted my vocal cords. My legs feel like jelly. I return to my bedroom without a meal and sit on my bed, pondering on what I should do now. Bad idea, bad idea. Never think on an empty stomach. Your brain is not kind to you when your stomach is empty. Good thing for you is you have us to think for you. Alright. I managed to take a shower without encountering my roommate in the hallway to the bathroom. A sense of relief washes over me as I reach my room. Can I just leave? don't feel comfortable staying in my own house now. What do I do? Take the fire escape or sneak out the front door? If we sneak out the front door, I feel like the roommate might ambush us and then we're in another confrontation. So let's take the fire escape after we save. What am I on? Luca, E. Wait, no. Yeah, E. Wow, A, B, C, D, E. So many. Fire escape. I know if I opened the window, it would make too much noise. Roomie would hear me and come right away. I'm desperate, so I decide to go for it. I open the window as quietly as possible and climb on top of the windowsill. With one last look around my room, I jump out onto the fire escape. It is old and rickety, but it holds my weight. I look down at the ground below me and see that there are 3 stories to go before I can land safely on the ground. What do I say? I'm a daredevil. My heart begins to race as I realize how high up I am. It's better than finding out what would happen if she catches me leaving. I got this. I look around one last time to make sure no one is watching me. Swiftly climb down, then jump off the fire escape. I land on my feet and make sure not to fall over as I run down the street. As soon as I'm at the end of the block, I turn around and look back. Don't do it. Never look back. Oh, okay, no one is following me, so I start walking down another street and turn around again. Still no one. I think I'm safe for now. Finally, some fresh air in an environment that doesn't suffocate. I can't wander around all day. There has to be somewhere I can go. Where you go? Ooh, I had some spare change in my wallet. I'm glad that it's more than enough for me to grab a taxi. That is a lot of spare change, my dear. Once I arrived at Disney, the infectious joy and fun that once permeated through the air is almost non-existent. Despite the liveliness, the loud music, and the children running around in glee, somehow, I couldn't bring myself to enjoy the atmosphere. I have too much on my mind and a lot of things to worry about. Most of the people at the amusement park are families with their kids, couples, or individuals like myself. Although they are most definitely here to have fun and be at ease. When I came to Disney the first time, I didn't get the chance to look around or admire much of the stalls. I was too busy running around behind Luca, who was even more in awe as it was his first time as well. Oh, my footsteps falter. Someone stumbles into me from behind at my sudden pause. I quickly turn to apologize and make my way out of the crowd. When I brought up the idea to take Luca to an amusement park, the idea was to be his tour guide since it would be his first time ever going to one. Even after coming to Disney, I knew it was my first time coming to a grand place like this. Still, I was showing him around, making sure he was enjoying it. Now that I have a chance to think about it clearly, all the things we did and things we saw were suggested by Luca. From the haunted house to the Ferris wheel, they were all ploys by Luca to have me enjoy myself just as much as he did. Well, if it isn't the young man's little date, it's been a while. Where's your other half? The look of lovebirds never ceases to put a smile on my face. We weren't really on a date. We were just hanging out. The man gives me a look of confusion, like he wants to say more but decided against it. We work together. Honestly, any look you saw was possibly one of admiration from my part. He's truly an astounding person. I can't help the crack in my voice as I finish my sentence. Is that how I truly feel? I second-guess myself, though it's not a lie. I've always admired Luca, even back then, because he's a hard-working person. Knowing what I know now doesn't change how dedicated he is. Who said it was a look from you? Huh? I've been working here for as long as I can remember. My hours aren't too bad to mistake admiration for adoration. His hands begin working on packaging some cotton candy, just like he did the first time. He holds the bag out to me, a gentle smile decorating his lips. This one's a gift from me, alright? So keep it a secret. I don't know what his reason is for giving me one, but I'm grateful nonetheless, regardless. I accept his gift and return his smile before excusing myself. The joy in his face when I accept his gift is palpable. It's as if I had just given him the greatest gift in the world. His eyes were alight with happiness, and he's grinning from ear to ear. It's a truly wonderful sight. I can't help but return his grin as I start walking away from the cotton candy man. You know, for a second, with the way they described it, I thought we had fallen for Cotton Candy Man. You are charming. Look at that. Look at the way she wrote you. And also, like, the way that the writing is so far. Like, as I'm reading it, I've gotten super immersed. It's been so much fun to read out loud. His act of kindness has made my day, and I am determined to find out the meaning behind his words. I decide to cut my second outing at Disney short. I still have a lot to think about. I mean, yeah. I guess if you compare Luca Kaneshiro and Cotton Candy Stan Man, there really isn't a comparison, is there? But it felt like it, the way that they were writing. After what feels like forever, my mindless wandering leads me to a local park nearby. The cool air is starting to seep through the threads of my clothes. I sit down on a bench to take in my surroundings. There are several other people out walking their dogs or just taking a stroll. My eyes soon fall on a duck pond before me. Little fishes swim below, nipping at the bottom of lily pads. Ooh, pretty. In another game, in another timeline, in another world. Cotton Candy Stan Man. While above, the ducklings swim gracefully across the water surface. It is a beautiful scene. The sight alone is enough to make me cool. I can't imagine the outcome if this pond was large enough for ordinary people to swim in it. To fish in it. I'm brought back to when I'd gone camping with Luca. Had we decided to fish here, he'd wade in the water and probably try to catch the fish with his bare hands. That would be a disaster, though considering how Luca's size could contest that of a bear, he would most definitely be successful in his hunt. But I am brought back to reality when a duckling waddles up the path towards me. Its chubby body and tiny legs makes it teeter from side to side as it walks. My heart flutters with warmth at how cute it is. Hi there, little guy. Aren't you just the cutest? It takes a few uncomfortable steps toward me before I notice its balance changing, making it tumble. The little guy falls, flapping its wings in a desperate attempt to get to its feet. This keeps happening every few steps it takes towards me. Oh no! Oh, you're a clumsy one, huh? The sound of my voice makes it look at me. Then it takes one wrong step and trips on a clump of grass. I laugh. It is the first hearty and genuine laugh that has managed to slip past my lips in hours. I slip off the bench and sit on the ground before the small creature. You're an awful walker. No one would blame you if you just sat in the water all day, swam around, and waited for people to give you food. Fake it until you make it. You're cute enough for even me to bend over backwards. I'm almost tempted to go buy a loaf of bread. As I hold my hand out for it to sit in, the duckling chirps in response to my words. Its tiny little body is as hot as a freshly baked pie. It nuzzles my palm, and my heart soars at how adorable it is, reassuring me that it is okay. Despite its uncomfortable steps, it can manage. Oh, oh. Considering nothing bad has happened to it yet, I guess its optimism is a good thing. I have a friend who's just like you. He's just as overly optimistic as you are, and he would probably bend over backwards for you faster than me. The duckling intently listens to my ramblings as I speak, tucking its tiny feet beneath its body and turning its head up at me. The things I'm saying are true. That was one aspect that I noticed and have come to like about Luca. He was incredibly nurturing. He'd be the first to notice a problem and take the initiative to address it. We're, for lack of better words, in a fight right now, and I can't go to him for help. A friend of mine said some not so nice things about him. I want to believe that he's a nice person. He's never given me a reason to suggest otherwise, but I'm unsure whether or not to trust my heart or my head. The duckling leaps out of my grasp and starts to waddle away, flapping its wings to prevent a hard landing. And it waddles away, waddle waddle, till the very next day, bum 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 bum. I hold my breath as I watch it slowly stand back up on its shaky feet after landing with a light thud. I look on as the duckling hobbles away. Alright, walk away. That's what I get for asking someone who can't speak or understand me for advice. I don't know why I even went to that doctor in the first place. I guess I'm just looking for any kind of answer or sign that things will get better. But it's hard to find those things when everything seems so dark and uncertain. I'm obviously looking for some guidance in the right direction, but that isn't something you'd find in a duck. Just as I'm about to stand and walk away, the sound of frantic quacking meets my ears. I turn around to see the little duckling return. Its quacks sound garbled thanks to what it's holding in its mouth. What did he bring? After bending down for a closer look, I discovered that the tiny little thing is biting down on a clover in its bill. It releases the seedling as it comes to a stop in front of me. I'm amazed when I notice the clover is 8 leaves instead of 4 upon closer examination. What's this for? Is this for me? Though it can't speak, I managed to interpret what it's trying to say. This clover is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to find. When would I ever be able to see another one in this life? This is exactly what I needed. A chance. Luca chose to show me a side of him that doesn't hurt me or intimidate me. Luca Kaneshiro, the mafia boss, and Luca Kaneshiro, my friend, are both versions of him. They're both the best versions of him. Oh. Luca could have chosen to reveal that side of his world to me the entire time we've known each other. I have the choice now too. To abandon him or stay by his side. I want to give him a chance. I want to believe in him. Good, 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 good. Who knew the duck would be the best wingman in the game? I choose him. Because I love him. Whoa, okay. So in Shu's route, you and Shu are like dating boyfriend and girlfriend. In Ike's route, he's like, I want to travel the world with you. But in Luca's route, we're like, I love him. Oh my gosh, the escalation. Yes, we love Duck here. So cute. I don't know. The writers were brilliant with that part. That was so adorable. I need to find more words. But so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. Okay, it's been 3.5 hours. Pardon me. I love him. Thanks a lot, little buddy. You were a big help. Here, have some seeds. Where did you get those? I take out some from my bag and offer it to the duck. I notice a person in the distance while the duck happily eats on it. My phone violently beeps as my alarm goes off. I curse under my breath as I glance at the time. I turn on my heel and start sprinting away. This time, I know exactly where to go. It's almost time for me to go to work anyway. No, why didn't you take the duck with you? Well, I guess you shouldn't take it from its family, but... Duck. Thank you, little guy. My legs are on fire. To make sure I'm not late, I weave through the traffic of people on the streets. I also managed to run all the way here just so I wouldn't be stuck in traffic while on the bus, since that was my usual mode of transportation. The consequence of running all the way to the cabaret means I am even more late. As I enter through the front door for my shift, I notice that the majority of the tables are filled with customers. Luca is nowhere in sight, so I guess he's in the back. Bunny, where the heck have you been? I just got here. You look like a ready-made hot mess. Why aren't you dressed? And why does your hair look like a rat's nest? Halloween isn't for a couple of months, honey. Lose the cosplay. I don't look that bad. Stop being dramatic. What you are is full shit. What even happened to you? Usually, Uki's sass would make me giggle and smile brightly, but right now, my heart just hammers against my chest. I am running on adrenaline right now, and I am not sure when I'll crash. There was an accident on the way here. The bus was kinda crowded too. I was trying not to get here late, so I ran all the way here. I guess it didn't matter if I got off or not. Oh god, I hope you're okay and everything. You should go get changed. You have a spare uniform in the back, don't you? When I nod, Uki steps aside to give me a way into the changing room. I feel bad for lying to him. There was no accident. I was just on the other side of the city, but what Uki doesn't know won't hurt him. But Uki does know, because he's a psychic. There's also a chance that Luki knows about Luca's double life a lot more than I do, and possibly for a lot longer than me. After getting dressed, I leave and begin taking orders. I start to serve the tables, but my thoughts are elsewhere. I repeatedly catch myself glancing behind me. My gaze frequently wanders to scan the faces of everyone who walks by. Bunny, hey, if you keep spacing out like that, the food will get cold. It's Shu. We haven't seen you in forever. Oh, sorry. I just feel a little out of it all of a sudden. It won't happen again. Are you feeling alright? You look kind of pale. You shouldn't come in if you feel sick. I'd understand if you called in. I'm sick, Shu. Shut up, Uki. I'm sensing the favoritism in waves right now. Shu ignores Uki's sarcasm with a wave of his hand. I smile lightly and give Shu a reassuring nod. Oh, Shu. I know I can make it to the end of my shift, even though I'm feeling a bit tired. How about you go take the food to table 4? You can take your 15-minute break afterwards. You've been jittery since you got here. We can handle things on our own while you're gone. Yeah, Bunny. I'm fine, guys. Really, I'm fine. I feel bad for lying to their faces, especially since they care about me so much. I take the tray with the food and make my way towards the customers. Take a break and just come back when you're ready. We can handle it until then. I just got flashbacks. We miss you, Shu. Yeah, don't worry about it. I balance the customer's food on the tray as I make my way over to their table. I'm confident that Shu and Uki have my best interests in mind. It would probably be better if I go to the back to rest as well. Moreover, it would protect my heart from the constant pressure. Hey, you! My entire body shifts. I drop my customer's order in the process. My throat tightens with panic. The glass shatters with a loud clunk when it hits the floor, spilling everything. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Gosh, I was just going to ask for some sauces. You looked frantic earlier. Who knew you'd be this jumpy? Are you alright? I'm fine. Bunny. A cool, serious tone speaks behind me. I knew that familiar voice. For some reason, I feel a surge of relief. Tears begin to form in my eyes unprompted. I grow aware of how Luca appears to be blurred. Oh, I was wondering if that was me or if that was the game. Whoa, look at that. As I raise my head from the mess to look at him in the eye. He has a blank expression, but his eyes are concerned. I only want to reach out to him. The customer who had caught my attention is telling Luca that they had observed how tense I had been. I don't say anything as I take deep breaths to steady myself. Luca signals for Shu, who was still at the bar talking to Uki, to come over and handle things on my end for a bit. Come with me. Luca has a real knack for fixing problems. He eventually turns back to me. His palm is towards me, beckoning me to take hold of his extended hand. I hesitate a bit, but in the end, I take it. I'm about to calm myself down to the point where tears are no longer imminent. I begin to feel overwhelmed by the pressure of keeping quiet and keeping everything a secret. Luca is getting a bottle of water for me from the refrigerator. This is the moment. This is the moment, the climax. I immediately drink it after he comes back and hands it to me. I start breathing a little easier once my throat is less dry. Do you feel better now? I'm fine, really. I give him a small smile in an attempt to convince him otherwise. Luca clicks his tongue in disapproval. His jaw clenches slightly in annoyance. That's not what I asked. I remain silent. I look away from him, suddenly interested in everything else. What could I really say? I messed up really bad. My carelessness could have caused someone other than myself to be injured. I should have gone on my break when Shu suggested it. It was an accident, I swear. Shu offered to take over for me earlier. I thought I had it. Luca's chest grumbles as he steps closer towards me. He squats before me and takes my hand into his grasp. Instead of looking up, I am now staring down, deep into his lavender irises. Bunny, this isn't about that. I've never seen you this distracted. Was your camping trip that much of a burden on your body? Was it weird to sleep in a strange place for you? I immediately shake my head. I'd been on many camping trips in the past. It wasn't a matter of sleeping in a place outside the comfort of my home that made my night's rest difficult. I enjoyed my night out with Luca. I was the one who invited him out in the first place. The last thing I wanted was to make Luca feel like all my mistakes today were his fault. Bunny, please, tell me what's wrong. How can I fix it if you don't tell me? For some reason, the tears I've been struggling to hold back are no longer restrained and begin to fall. My cheeks are damp and I can taste the saltiness on my lips. His brows furrow in concern. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Luca. Luca moves his hand out of the way, giving me some space to wipe away the tears that had already begun to fall. His fingers brush softly against my cheek. He stares into my eyes. It's alright, Bunny. Just tell me what's wrong and I'll do everything in my power to make sure you're alright. Is someone trying to hurt you? Luca's voice is like a warm blanket, caressing me. I'm surprised at how fast he manages to come to that conclusion. I look away. I can't do anything but replay every horrible thought that plagues my mind over and over. Before I know it, I'm spilling everything that happened from the moment he took me home to when I had snuck out. Did you know that my unit used to work for you? Yes, I did. She told me about you. About your mafia gang. And are you scared? I shake my head. I was scared in the beginning, but I've come to terms with it. I want to tell Luca about everything I feel. My lips begin to tremble, but I turn away. Lucas crouches and turns my face to look at him once more. What? Let me explain. Sorry, he was just too pretty. Yes, it's true. I am a mafia boss, but I don't go out of my way to hurt innocent people. I never have, and I never will. He's so pretty. Oh my gosh, hold on. Looking at this. I didn't think you did. His eyes soften and his lips slowly begin to curl into a smile that mirrors mine. Thank you for trusting me. You're always protecting me. I care about you a lot, Luca. You should. His smile widens with tease and he gives me a quick peck on the forehead. Whoa. I feel so safe with him. I can't believe I ever doubted him. She said you weren't a good guy, that you only pretend to be. Yeah, forehead kiss. I used to do a lot of bad things, but I'm not like that anymore. What happened? I made some friends, they became my family. I realized that all the stupid things I was doing would hurt one of them one day. So I only did some less than honorable things to the people that deserved it. I care about my friends too much to put them in any kind of danger. I care about you too. He gives me the brightest smile he could muster. His pearly whites are almost blinding. I lean into him, breathing a sigh of relief. Luca doesn't move away, instead, choosing to wrap his arms around me. His voice drops in a whisper. You know I would never hurt you, right? You mean so much to me. Tears prickle the corner of my eyes as I repeatedly nod. I reciprocate the gesture, tightly grabbing onto him like a drowning man to a lifeline. I know. Our initial positioning makes it a little awkward, but that does nothing to take away the sheer relief and comfort I feel in his arms. Luca gently releases me and rises to his feet, dusting off the front of his pants. He then stretches out his hands towards me once more. This time, there is no hesitation or a moment of uncertainty. I place my hand in his, to which he follows by intertwining our fingers together. Now that we've settled everything, I'm hungry. Let's go get some ice cream. If you play nice, I'll let you have some of my sundae. A happy ending! I giggle at his ability to flip the mood of room so quickly. We stand there in the room together, hand in hand. Luca Kaneshiro, the king of, skinship. Oh my god. I feel happy and light. It's been a long time since I felt this happy. You're really letting me have more than one spoonful? Of course. I may be mean and evil, but I'm not unreasonable, Bunny. I'm not a monster. The spider was ice skating on top of the water, Bunny. I knew it. You're trying to poison me with a spider bite. No, that's not true. I'm trying to give you superpowers. Luca wails loudly and exaggeratedly at my joke. I had invited him to go to the park with me. I am now temporarily residing with Luca after leaving my apartment building. While Luca and his men assist in settling my half of the lease with my former roommate, I've taken a break from the cabaret. For the time being, I'm just relieved that I can leave the house and take Luca for a spontaneous stroll around the park without any worries. I give the young duckling who hasn't quite managed to get its footing down a bright grin as I peer over my shoulder. Oh, he's back! The duck is back! Oh, hey, little guy. Did you miss me? Luca, look! This is the friend I told you about! It quacks in glee, fluttering its wings in excitement to see that I have returned. Oh, we miss you too, ducky! It's so cute, and it's a chubby one. This one is off the menu, Luca. Hey, I wasn't talking about eating it. I giggle at his protest. Frankly, I'm glad he didn't find me strange for conversing with a duck about him, or at all for that matter. In fact, he told me he had a friend who would do something similar. He says I remind him of them. Just a little. But then he'd jokingly go off and say that I'm a lot more bratty than his friend was. Psh, he's lucky he's cute. It's such a shame he lost contact with his friend though. I feel like I would have gotten along with them really well. He said his friend is really far away now. A quack pulls me out of my thoughts. The duckling is still standing before me, looking up at me expectantly. Did you bring seeds? Little guy, this is Luca. Luca, this is... I pause, putting my finger to my lips. I'm unsure of how to introduce the duckling to Luca. It can't really talk, so it's not like I can ask it for its name. That would also be rude of me to ask even if I could. Oh, I know. How about Clover? Cute, 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 cute. Huh? It found an 8-leaf clover for me. I still have it. I found an 8-leaf clover too when I was younger. Oh, did you keep it? It's probably wilted by now. Considering your luck, I doubt that. I giggle of Luca, taking the duckling in my arms and cuddling it. I'm not sitting by myself on the bench this time. Luca and I are now seated shoulder to shoulder. I've never been happier in my life. It's a lucky little duck, so I guess it works. Clover. I like it. I want to keep it. The little duckling looks up at Luca with a confused expression. After taking a moment to weigh the name Clover, Luca begins to chuckle with glee. I don't think we're allowed to take the park's wildlife home without getting arrested. It's fine, Bunny. Consider it a housewarming gift from me. Besides, I'm sure Clover and Augustus will get along just fine. Luca and I are on the same wavelength about this. I smile fondly as I watch Luca continue to play with Clover. Yes, it's fine. Everything will be fine. As long as I'm with you. We've reached the end. Oh my god, this was a roller coaster, you guys. Holy cow. When you said there was no Hikaruno, I was so scared to acknowledge your comment because I was like, what if he pops out? Oh my god. But yes, thank you guys so much. It's been almost 4 hours. Oh man, this is crazy. What a ride. We did so much. Went through so much. That was a movie. All those ups and downs. What was it? That one moment where you thought everything was going right and then bam, a twist. I have to say, like, the writers, I keep saying this, kudos to you guys. Holy crap. Luca's route is long, but the fact that each route is kind of its own style, its own movie, it's so good. So good. And especially with like Luca's, I expected we would address the fact that we are probably his childhood playmate. Is that like, maybe it happens and do Shoe Bad route first and do another route. Yeah. I think I am curious. One thing I really want to test, and I might do this offline, is just like, does the order you go for the boys affect things? So that's what I'm really curious about. But yeah. Man. This was a trip. Really good. It was so good. I mean, the romance, amazing. The heart-fluttering moments, adorable. Actually, I should have said heart-fluttering moments were heart-fluttering, but no! Thank you guys for making the game. Holy shoes. Simporium Studios. I just realized what Simporium Studios. It was like, it's simp. Oh my god. I thought it was a fancy thing. Huh, there was actually no CG. I actually thought there might be a Hikarino scene. Interesting. But yeah, thank you guys for being here with me. That was so long. We got this. Okay. Trusting your friend who doesn't trust him. Grave scenes. So this is the one I was scared of. This is the one I was like, is me doing other routes gonna hurt Shu? But very glad we didn't unlock that achievement. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you, Mel, Parinko, Potato, and anyone who was watching, even if you didn't chat. No, he's not in this room. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I think for once we will be able to finish a Light the Way stream without having to do a Hikarino meme. Oh my goodness. I have Hikarino memes in mind, but we don't need it this time. Wow. But I kind of miss him. This is kind of weird. I mean, I expected to see him and I didn't, and I feel like a little tiny bit disappointed, but ultimately I don't know, Mel. I don't know. It's okay. We had a good run today. Good run. What a great... I was kind of nervous there that I might have gone like off the good route. Yeah, we can just enjoy that we had a happy ending with Luca tonight. 2 more, that's right. We are going to do Mista and Vox. I've heard that those routes might be more difficult if I'm doing blind. So hopefully I'll be able to get the good endings on both of them as well. So that will be next week. I haven't decided my schedule yet. I didn't expect this route to be so long. I thought I would have time, but I'll probably take a break tomorrow and then I'll make my schedule and I'll make all the rating rooms. So if you guys want to come back and we'll go through Mista's route and Vox's route. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry, my voice is just shot. 3 hours, like 3 hours and 50 minutes. Holy. I'm trying to decide who I want to do first. If I want to do Mista's first or Vox's first. Oh, Mista's choices are hard. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe I'll leave Mista for last then, because I feel like we've been moving up in difficulty progression. Because like shoes, honestly, if you accidentally get the bad route in shoes, accidentally, I want to like watch your run through and see how you accidentally did that. But I feel like as we're progressing, it's just getting harder and harder to make choices. So probably next one will be Vox then, and then we'll do Mista. I also play other games if you're interested, and I do like to incorporate the Luxiem boys if I can, because it's a lot of fun, especially in like my Miitopia game. So if you're interested, you should stop by that stream too. But yeah. And anyone who doesn't know Miitopia, it's an RPG where you can make your own characters and you're all trying to save the world, and we are trying to save the world from Dark Lord Kaidaharu. But I made Shu 2.0, Ike 2.0, and I have Enna on my team right now. And we have to save a buttload of characters. It's a lot of fun. It's much more chill than this. So if you would like a chill stream, definitely come to one of those Miitopia streams. I have so many of them. Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here with me, for your emotional support. I could not have done this without you guys. Or at least it wouldn't have been as fun. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you have a good night. I hope wherever you are that you are enjoyed this, you had some fun. And otherwise, I hope I see you guys next time. Thank you so much for the stream. Have a good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Bye. Thank you.